like it. You can actually see over here. There's like a light over here, right off camera. It like moves my. I don't know. Weird, confusing. Hello, how's it going? Another day. Just preferencing, this might end very abruptly whenever my mechanic calls me to go get my car. So, but besides that, let's get into it today, everybody. We're gonna be doing the Steve Wilkos show
After a night of
compilation.
drinking, Charlie's mother, Mignon, accused her of allowing her young daughter to get raped. But Charlie denies the rape happened and says doctors confirmed there was no incident. Charlie says that
You'd think it'd be a little bit more funny, but I don't really remember watching the Steve Wilkos show, so maybe it was serious. We'll see.
However, Mignon claims that she's not lying. She says she heard this directly from her granddaughter. Mignon, what made you ask that question?
Mignon?
Because my granddaughter been pants for over 2 years now.
She's been what?
And she was up after 2 o'clock in the morning, the only person up in the whole house. So I asked the question, because I've been wanting to ask the question. And she told me, Grandma, when we moved to Wisconsin, yeah, I got hurt. And I said, well, what happened? She said, my mom let me go to my friend's house to play with my friend. And she said I could spend the night. I said, and she said that they were playing, and they asked the little kid's dad if they could go play in the attic, not knowing that the man had went up there already, knowing the girls were gonna go up there and play. She said they were playing, you know, and he grabbed her arm and pulled her into a room and molested my baby in that room. And she said she was screaming for help and nobody was there to help her.
Did your granddaughter say, I told mom?
No.
Did you ask that question?
I'm doing this
And what did she say?
for fun. This one is not
Did you then
very
inform
fun. That's not very fun. Awkward. Let's find another one. Let's go to the next one. Nope. This is also child sex crimes. This is also child sex crimes.
Well, not my.
Also child sex crimes.
What are you still doing on my stage?
Okay, cool. Same little intro. Okay, this one's just the top
Well,
10
not my
moments.
husband, Scotty, you know. We got together, we
Did my
was
husband
lying
leave
in
me?
bed.
Bro.
And I asked him, I said, well, why do you have to see a probation officer? He said, well, I can't tell you
Solid
right now.
question.
When the time is right, I'll tell you. One night, he let it slip and said what he was in trouble for. He said the victim lied on me and got me sent to prison. She had lied and said that I had raped her. I said, a family member told me that you was charged with it. I said, I already knew. I just wanted to see if you would be man enough to tell me. My husband, Scotty, had went to prison. He served 8.5 years. I don't believe it because he never pressured me into sex, nothing like that. During all this charge and stuff, he had lost his CDL license.
Not a CDL?
And it's just
oh no!
him apart.
They're gonna take his forklift certification next. Dear God, what the fuck else can you fall back on?
Let him be around the grandkids alone. Now she got to where she won't let him see them at all. Makes me feel awful.
Why?
Because he wants to see them and she won't let him.
Yeah, but like, why does he want to see him?
And he loves them.
He ain't really related to him.
We all love him. She blames him. Yeah, I do. I miss having a close bond with my daughter.
Actually.
We're not as close as we once was.
We're not as close as we used to be. We used to be.
I believe him. I'm gonna be with him because we married each other. That's my husband. I'm gonna believe him. I'm in
what a terrible tattoo as well. That looks like it was done in an actual marker. That's crazy. What the fuck? Holy shit.
Scotty,
dude
what were you charged
pressured an 11-year-old girl into sex and then also had an 11-year-old give him a tattoo or something? What the fuck was that?
And I did 8 years on a 15-year sentence for a crime that I did not even commit.
Okay.
So you were innocent.
I did not commit this crime.
How come they picked you
You
to
can always
judge?
lie about being molested.
My mother had actually dated a black guy back years ago. And during this time,
What?
they wanted me and my mother out of the picture.
What did that have to do with anything?
Because your mom dated a black guy, I'm trying to get the story right. Your mom dated a black guy, you got sent to prison.
Yes.
So you get sentenced to 15 years.
Yes.
And this 11-year-old girl you didn't touch.
No, I did not.
Did you know her?
Yes, I did.
Apparently,
That's
black
gotta be
people have the
terrible if
power to
you're
send you to
innocent
jail. I
and
did
you're in
not know
prison
that.
for
I've
8
met
years.
many a black
You
person
sentenced
as
to
well, so
50
that's
to 8
crazy that
years.
none of them ever
Yes.
told me that.
And I gotta imagine it's tough when you're convicted of abusing a child.
Oh, yes.
I was surprised
it's
they didn't
just
kill him.
horrific in there. I mean, it's terrifying.
Imagine that.
I've seen people killed because
Killed?
of this. I've seen people where they've been raped because of this in prison.
Yeah, well,
And I've actually
Steve,
fought
yeah.
for my life in there as well.
I don't doubt it. And you maintain that you never did this.
Yeah.
I don't
How
know.
do you find out that you're being charged with it?
I was dating this girl. She had 2 children, and we were sitting
One of them
in her
children
living
just
room,
decided
me,
they
her,
was
2
gonna
children.
lie on me.
We,
Send me to prison.
we're watching a movie when she gets a knock on the door. It's DHR, Department of Human Resources. And they call her outside and talk to her first. And
Talk
then they
to
call me
her
outside and
first.
tell me that I'm
Can you
being,
believe it?
know,
They
that I
was talking to a
being
woman first
accused
and not a man.
of raping
The
this
hell?
girl when I knew nothing about it.
So they locked you up?
Several months afterwards.
And I knew nothing about it. I
My
didn't
lawyer
know
was
anything
court-appointed
about
lawyer.
that was
I
happening.
believe that the victim and her family were in cohorts with him.
In front of the judge says,
What?
are you pleading guilty?
We're
Or
in
what'd you say?
cohorts?
I
Did
was
he
not
mean to
even
say
in front of the
cahoots?
judge.
But
You
he got,
never saw a judge?
or
No,
did-
I did
did
not.
he
They just
mean
threw your
Besides
ass in
of-
prison.
cahoting?
Yes, sir.
You never
Pretty
saw a
much.
judge.
No, sir.
Judge
Besides
didn't
of
say, are you pleading guilty?
Judge didn't
And
say,
you
are
didn't
you
say,
pleading
yes,
guilty?
Your Honor.
No, I did not.
They just took you from your cell, took you to prison.
I don't believe that.
The only time I seen a judge was during a preliminary hearing.
And you never saw him again.
Might do that
No,
with a gun
I
charge
did
or a
not.
weed
That'd be the
charge,
first time I
but
ever
usually
heard
these
that.
fucking freaks get off super easy
First
for some
time ever.
goddamn reason.
Because usually the judge is making sure that you're pleading guilty. Somebody might have forged your name. That's why they do it. They say, hey, Scotty, do you plead
Someone might have
guilty?
forged your name.
Yes, Your Honor.
Steve.
Do you do it voluntarily?
Don't feed into
Has
this
anything
man's
promised you?
psychosis.
No, Your Honor. Okay, 15 years in prison. You're saying you never got that?
No, I did
Now,
not.
what state
I
is
don't
this?
believe
Alabama.
Oh, man, don't do that down there. So now you get out and you're a registered sex offender, right?
Yes, sir.
it. Thank
It's
you.
got the top, right?
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah.
All kind of rules and things that you can and can't do.
So you get out and you're a registered
And
sex
supposedly
offender.
at some point you
That's
you weren't
generally how it goes
really
with
allowed
these
to be
fucking
around
weirdos,
Stacy's
man.
kids,
Yeah,
right?
Steve.
I could be around children as long as I was supervised.
Okay. And they said that you were around them by yourself?
Yes.
Okay. Were
I'm
you
not. I don't like that.
For about 10 minutes.
I don't like that.
ever sexually molested kids?
No.
But you never raped the girl you were convicted of?
No.
Steve.
Okay.
Do you think he was
and
gonna like
Ellie's
slip
your
him up
wife?
on that one? He's just like,
Where'd
so
you
you
meet
can
her
be
at?
around kids, right?
Me
Okay,
and her
but like
actually
with
met
supervision,
30
right? So you
years
can
ago.
have
We
sex
were
with kids with
high school
supervision.
sweethearts.
And then
Oh, you don't have
after
sex
get
with
out
kids.
of
Oh,
prison, you
my
reconnect?
bad.
Yes.
And
My bad.
did you
I
tell
didn't.
her, hey, I went to prison for raping a girl?
I didn't at first.
You didn't at all. She
It
found
took
out
me a
from
little
her
time to
sibling or
actually
whatever.
tell
the
her,
fuck.
which she had already knew through some family members.
Word spreads.
Yes.
So when she finds out
Word
that
does
you
spread.
talk
I
about
imagine
it,
word about this
she
sort of
believed-
thing
because you told her, I
spreads
didn't do this,
pretty
honey.
fast too.
And she
Among
believed-
people
she
that are
believed.
parents,
And then you got-
probably. Oh, she's
you
still
know,
with him.
the one thing I
Okay.
found interesting on the tape, you said he never makes me or pressures me to have sex.
He never pressures me to
when we
have
were
sex,
dating,
and
he
I'm
never
basically
pressured me
an
into
11-year-old.
having sex. He never pressured me into anything. He just told me, he said, when you're ready, he said, let me know and we'll have sex.
What does that
Is that
have
the
to
same
do
thing you
with
said
anything
to
with
the
the
kid?
story?
And then when he went to telling me, I didn't believe that, he did anything like that because he never pressured
Raping
me.
an 11-year-old child.
Yes.
You know that's a little different than your
Yes.
situation, right?
When we were dating, I never
know it's a little
believed
bit
that he
different
would
than your
do nothing like
situation,
that.
Why is
because,
that?
Because he didn't me. He
Well,
never
but you're
tried.
a grown woman.
Yeah, well, at the time we wasn't. At the time we wasn't grown. We were children ourselves.
He never raped you as a child.
No, we did. He did not.
But I'm saying,
This is a
as an
disgusting
adult,
fucking
when he
argument.
gets out of prison,
Well,
you
he
start
never
dating.
fucking.
Yes.
Okay. And what if he fails?
If he fails, I'm still not leaving him.
Jesus Christ.
Because-
well, he never raped me.
Because
Well, one, let me
You
say
gotta,
it like this.
I don't know, man. You gotta.
If he fails, he did his time.
yes, if he failed, to me he did his
It's
time.
not like we're discovering he touched you.
Yes.
You knew
It's
going
not
in, getting
like we're
married.
discovering
I'm
he touched kids.
marrying
Well, I mean,
a registered sex
a
offender.
lot of us are because we
And
don't
I
know
love
this
the
fucking
registered
guy.
sex offender.
Yes.
My wife called the show.
because her stepfather was charged with rape. He spent 8 years in prison. I've only known him for a few months. I haven't seen any questionable behavior that made me think that he would do such a thing. And my kids, they love him to death. They call him Papa.
I never saw that
Every time he
anything
has
that
to
would
leave,
lead me
they
to believe
cry,
that he would
they
be a
go
child
fit, and
rapist.
it breaks my heart.
I feel like the only thing that would lead
And much as it
to you
hurts me,
to believe he's a
I can't
child
let them
rapist
be
is
around
raping a
him
child.
until I know
Now,
the truth.
ask yourself
Me or
again, do
my
you
wife
want to
asked
walk
my
in on
oldest
this
one
man
if he's
doing
ever
that? Like,
touched
what the
him.
fuck?
She says no, but we've had him tested
You don't really
just to make
frame.
sure that he did.
You don't get framed
And if he
for
fails
fucking
for
like
touching either one of my
child
kids,
rape, man. You get framed for like gun charges or
then I
like
don't ever
drug
want to see him
charges.
again.
What the
I don't want any of my family.
a
to see
murder,
him. Sometimes his
even.
grandmother wants to
But
come
like,
get
I
the
don't
kids,
think I've ever
and we
heard
have to make sure that he is
a
supervised
credible
around them
story of anyone
at all
getting
times.
framed for child molestation.
And it's
man.
affecting
That's
my
not-
wife and her mother's relationship severely.
That's not how that.
They get into it, and it hurts both of them. Until I know he passes his test, he cannot be around my kids.
Oh well, thank God, Jesus Christ, someone has a fucking
Did you
brain.
know he was a convicted rapist?
At first, no. But
When
then
did you-
First, no,
when
I
did
had
you
no
find out?
idea he was a
hearing
convicted
stories
rapist.
and kept
Well,
hearing
he didn't
stories.
tell anyone.
And then eventually I found out.
Honestly,
Did
that seems like a
make
red
you
flag.
uncomfortable, him being around your kids?
Yes, very.
Yeah, I gotta imagine. Yeah, I'd be like, damn.
Yeah, it hurt when they got took from us.
Yeah.
When they got took from it, what did you guys
kids
do?
Taken away for
The fuck were you guys doing?
90
Hold on,
days,
what?
Right?
Yes.
Young mother, boom, kids taken away. That's got to be horrible. Let's find out.
Why were they taken away though? Were they taken away because you had this person in your house?
So we broke up your test into two parts, whether the incident that happened that you were convicted of, and then with your children. The first part is the girl that you were convicted of. We asked you, did you engage in any physical sexual contact with a minor child at any time for which you were convicted in
Sounds like a southern lady.
2009?
Minor child,
You answered no.
little baby child.
Did you enter the bedroom of a minor child and
Minor
engage
child.
in physical sexual act with her?
Jesus fucking
You answered
Christ,
no.
man.
Are you the person who committed the sexual acts on the
Steve,
minor child?
Give us a
in which
fucking
you were
answer to some
charged
of these
and
questions.
convicted
Don't just keep
on
reading the next
in
one.
2009. You answered no. The results came back
Okay,
the same to each one of those three questions, and it came back that Scotty did not tell the truth.
I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Fucking
I
knew
don't
it.
care about it.
Did not tell the truth. Scumbag. Scumbag. Scumbag.
Hold on. Two-part test. Hold on. Two-part test. Then we ask about
Two-part
your
test.
children.
Hold on. Fuck. Hold on. I need to go get my butane.
Did you ever engage in any inappropriate physical sexual acts with Stacy and Drew's youngest daughter for your own sexual gratification and pleasure? You answered no. Did you ever engage in any inappropriate physical sexual acts with Stacy and Drew's oldest daughter for your own sexual gratification and pleasure? You answered no. The results came back the same to each of those two questions, and it came back that Scotty told the truth.
Coming back. Coming
So,
back.
so
Coming
am I
back.
still
Ow.
trying to pin you down?
At least one part of it's the truth.
At least one part of
The
it's
other part's
the
not
truth.
even the truth.
Hey, Scotty, don't walk off. Come on.
Don't
Here-
walk
here's
off.
the deal. I think you committed a terrible, heinous act
I think you did too, man.
15 years ago,
Yeah, but like, why
And
lie?
you went to prison.
Why lie about it, bro?
and you got 8 years. Is
Yeah,
that
you did
enough?
your
That's not
time.
enough
You
for
did
me
your
to
whatever,
decide, but
whatever.
That's what
I think
the
you
judge,
should
whoever
be
decided that
attacked
was good.
still.
You get out.
for lying,
now
but
you
like-
got a wife,
You didn't need to
you
lie.
got
Why would you lie?
daughter-in-law, you got son-in-law,
Why
you
wouldn't
got
you just like own up to it and be like, not
kids
that
look at
person
you
would
as
never do that
grandfather,
again?
and you're not abusing them.
Like I don't.
Doing good. Maybe you're making the most out of your second chance. I think you did what you did back in 2009, and you went to prison.
you did what
you got punished.
back in 2009.
Does it change anything for you?
No,
No.
not with that.
You love them.
Girl said,
I
I
love
think
him,
you're
and, you know, at the time,
rapist
you know,
from
I believe
2009 at
him.
least.
I mean,
But now you believe her?
but yes.
I'm just
Excuse
glad
me.
he passed for the kids.
What the fuck
Yeah.
is this chair stuck on?
But, you know, put it this way.
You know.
That is a really good thing, because nobody wants their kids abused. But now me, as the former policeman who can never get that out of my blood, Why take the chance that he's reformed?
Steve
Hey,
was
he
a
gets a
policeman?
second
No
chance,
wonder
he's
I
out.
didn't watch
But
this
around my
fucking one.
kids,
I watched Jerry
no
because you could tell Jerry was never
way.
a policeman. He did not handle any of those situations well, and in fact, he egged them on. It's not as outrageous because Steve is like
Scotty, you said we're doing the same thing.
some background to like counseling work or something he has. Jerry would have just been like, I think you're right.
I said, man, this guy, let's get him. Let's get him. Let's put him back in
What do
prison.
you guys have to say to this?
But we proved you're not touching anybody now, right?
No, and I didn't touch nobody back then.
No, god damn it, dude. You can't.
Well,
Oh my god.
if you want anybody to believe that story, you need to tweak it a little bit, okay? You need to stop telling that thing where you didn't see the judge and all that, because that, okay? Nobody is going to believe that. That's a
Steve,
lie.
why are you telling him to tweak his story to make him unbelievable? He really is a
You
police
ready
officer.
to take your man and go live the rest of your life with him?
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya. I don't know how to
My guess
feel.
is Michael. Michael, tell me why you're here.
I'm here because my ex has turned.
If this goddamn thing flat. Oh wait, hold on. My mother's calling me. What the hell? 1 second. Hello? That makes sense. Love you too. Bye. Alright, I have returned.
I've been with her for 6 years.
Holy shit, that scared the
She
fuck
has
out of
cheated on
me.
me constant.
I'm back.
We
I'm
have
sorry,
2
whoever
children
was in
together.
here that
One
I
is
just kind
2,
of left.
one
I
is
had
1
to,
years
my mom
old.
was asking me about my car and shit.
I went and
Because
got
she's
a
the one that
DNA
has
test
taken me to
on
go get it.
both of them because of the cheating.
Because I only have one car.
And the oldest one, it come back that she was mine. And the youngest one come back inconclusive.
What the fuck is
So I'm seeking
Inconclusive.
Yeah.
Inconclusive. So you're not sure if your second
But I've
child
returned.
is
I'm back.
yours or
I'm
another
back.
man's.
And we're gonna
And why do
smoke
you
this little
think that
pinner.
your ex was cheating on you?
Because I've caught her. The last time I caught her.
You mean you walked in a room and she was having sex with somebody?
Well, the guy was buttoning up his pants and he had a shirt off.
Maybe he was working out?
No. No.
Steve,
No,
don't
she
be
was hiding.
don't be a
Okay,
fucking
she was
idiot.
hiding, he was dressing.
Yes.
I guess you took a DNA test for the second child to find out if she's really your daughter. And the second thing is...
Sometimes Steve
you
says
wanna-
shit and I'm kind of like, yeah, you
assuming-
are a cop,
Are you here
bro.
because you want to find out she's cheating on you, or...
No, I want to find out also whether or not her boyfriend
Working
is
out.
molesting my little girl. Or my
The
oldest
fuck?
girl.
I doubt it.
She's not with you now, and you believe that her new boyfriend is molesting your oldest daughter.
Yes.
Jesus
Why
Christ.
do
Okay.
you believe that?
Because my daughter had told my mother that Eric had touched her down.
And Eric is the new boyfriend.
Yes.
Oh, that's
And then he
upsetting.
touched her.
Wait,
Yeah,
again,
that's
god damn it, I just said this. If this is
And
gonna
your
be another
mother
fucking
came,
kid rape thing, bro, like,
said this to you.
She called
what
me
the
and she told
fuck?
me about it.
And what did you do about
Is
it?
there
We took
is there
her
one
to
of
the
these that my
hospital.
wife's new boyfriend is touching my daughter? Girls trip gone bad. Fuck, man. Can we not get one
On
involving
my
the
35th birthday,
like
I had a
hurting
girl's
kids,
trip.
man? It's not that funny. I can only be funny about it for
My
a little
money
bit.
got stolen.
Like making fun of the situation before. I'm like, I can't
I'm
make
here
it.
to figure out who stole the money. Me and Kiana been best friends for over 21 years. Tiffany and I have been knowing each other for going on 4 years. Coco and I have been knowing each other 8 years. Dee Dee and I have been knowing each other for 7 years. Terrell, I just met her last year. So when we first arrived, it was
Terrell.
only me, Kiana, Terrell, and Tiffany. Coco and Dee Dee was coming in the next day.
I got there on day 2 of the trip. I was greeted by Tyronda and Tiffany outside with shots. So Tyronda escorted us upstairs. You know, then Tiffany, she come behind us a few minutes later.
I took Dee Dee and Coco
Damn,
to
dog.
their room.
I gotta
I
flush this
left
shit.
my wallet downstairs
It's a
thinking I
mixture
could
of the
trust my
Bosky
friends.
sour diesel
Now let's go to the
and
beach.
some fucking living
So when
soil
we
double burger.
got ready, we hopped in the Uber and went to the beach.
Little bit of
Get
that
to the
taste in
beach.
there still
Oh, the
though.
beach is nice. It's pretty.
Soil taste.
So we
Need a
go to
little
the
bit of
beach
more
bar,
flushing than that.
order us some food. We sit
Opa.
down eating food, video recording ourselves, having a good old time. You know, having drinks because you know I'm about to get my drink on.
I'm about to get my
We
drink. on.
vibing.
Hell yeah.
The atmosphere great. But when it was time for me to pay, I checked my purse and it was only $29 in there. And I had $1,200. So I'm like, where the
Damn.
hell my money at? Like,
What you mean your money gone?
I know for a fact I had $1,200.
Oh, here go Tiffany. Oh, here you go with that drunk. You always drunk. Like, why is you doing all that?
I don't even drink. I had a shot, not even a whole shot.
She said her money is
I don't
gone
even
and you
drink.
already ready.
I had a
to
shot.
act all
Not
out
even a
like
whole
it's your
shot.
money. It's not even
Whole shot for
your
me is
money.
like half a glass.
So me and
it was only
Kiana
like a
went
4.
back to the house. And I checked everywhere. The money wasn't there.
So me, Dee Dee, and Terrell and Tiffany is at the beach. So we sit at the beach, chilling, talking to see what's going on. Tiffany get on the phone, calling
the fuck
her
is-
mama,
this is
her
intercut with the
sister,
most
like,
crazy looking
whatever,
black
she
and
gonna
white stills
fight,
of just-
whatever, she ready to pop it off. So I call.
Yeah, all of her homies stole her money, bro. Like,
Seems like she want to fight you.
she looked like it when they just
Somebody
did the
stole my
little
money.
still.
And you want to fight me about my money.
I said, go ahead and check our
Solid
stuff
point.
now.
Why you want to
while
fight me
we
about my
not there.
money?
Go ahead and do a search now. No, I don't want to go through that stuff. I said, I would have went through everybody's stuff. Like, no, baby.
When I realized the money was gone and it wasn't in the house, I felt like crap. I couldn't trust nobody I brought to spend time with me on my birthday.
So, the next day,
What if it was like the help?
and Terrell is downstairs.
Yeah, I'm assuming you
Terrell
guys are
already
like in
got
a
her
hotel or
bags
something. What if it was like the help that stole
Tiffany
that
felt like
fucking
we
money
was
from
talking
her?
about her, so she was like, oh, I'm finna go. Y'all up there trying to make it seem like I stole her money. I'm leaving too. I'm out. Tiffany didn't tell Tyronda that she was leaving. Her ass was out the door.
So everybody still been talking to me. The only person I haven't talked to is Tiffany. And we was talking every day, all day, 24/7. And it ain't been the same.
So Tiffany stole from
said
you,
that
probably.
I was in Tyronda's ear telling her that it was Tiffany. Like, bitch, are you delusional? Everybody else was saying it was your ass, and I the only one.
Everyone else was saying it was your
Everybody
ass.
else take a test. Tiffany,
Oh no.
Kiana, Coco, Andy.
Oh,
So I can figure out.
So she just like beat all their
I feel
asses,
like
and only
because
one
you
of them
was
was
moving
actually
weird,
responsible. The
Tiffany,
one that was
that you probably
didn't
got
get
the
her
money.
ass beat. I'm
This supposed to be
confused.
my 35th birthday trip. I supposed to be in Jordan with my friends. We were planning the trip over a year. It just went crazy because someone stole $1,200 from me. No matter how long I've been knowing anyone, I just can't trust nobody at this point.
I suppose, babe.
So, Tiffany, I guess
don't know.
everybody's wondering when you're going to give the money back.
I don't have the money to give.
Everyone is
I just did the
wondering,
money.
Tiffany,
Steve, I don't
when
know
are you
where the
gonna give
money
the
is.
money?
And at this point, I don't even where the money is.
Why does everybody think you took the money?
Because
I mean, look at the way
I
she's
didn't leave the
arguing
trip
right
early. I
now.
left the trip the third day, the morning of. I don't do the weird. I don't stick around with nobody that steals. None of that. I don't even associate myself with that. So once somebody stole her money, it's time to go. Like, I'm in Puerto
So
Rico.
you flew all the way to Puerto Rico, and you only stayed for 3 days.
I stayed for 3 days. I'm not gonna sit around and be around with people that's stealing from friends. Like, who does that?
She stole
So
my
once we
money.
go home, Kiana and Ty still,
She stole
you
my
know,
money.
looking for the money.
100%.
And at this point, I'm just like, hey, you want to
100%. I
go
will
through my
call it
luggage?
right
I'm the only
now.
one at this point that opened my luggage and
stole
pulled
that
all my
money.
stuff
Tiffany
out.
stole my
Like,
money.
do you want to go through my luggage, sis, at this point? So she goes back upstairs and she's crying and all this other stuff. I understand you crying and stuff because you lost your $1,200. So at this point, I'm like, well, maybe she want her chicken wing because she do like to eat. I said, let me go take her wings up here. Maybe she'll, serve her up some of that liquor and she come to her senses and stuff and we could talk about it. Now she kept brushing me off, Steve. So I said, let me just take the wings, put them in the refrigerator. At this point, we playing games. Then all I hear is a woman. She coming down with her luggage, bumping on the steps, putting her pants on. Talking about, I know who took my money. If y'all don't tell me who took my money. So at this point, I'm getting fed up at this point. If you know who took your money, sis, let us know who took your money so we can whoop their ass.
What is happening? I'm so lost.
Whatever.
You haven't seen her since the trip in Puerto Rico, right? How was the trip?
What the fuck?
Depressing, like really. I ended up trying to have some fun. It was depressing.
Yeah, because you got a lot of money.
Yes.
So you had $1,200 in your purse?
Yes, I did.
How did you discover that it was gone?
Well, we got to the beach and I was about to pay for my food and I was like, my money gone. Tiffany, bitch, you must be drunk. Ain't no money gone. Ain't nobody stole. You must have lost it and all this and that. I never said.
I didn't even say that.
Okay, let her talk.
The hell?
Go ahead.
Do you have
No,
your
go
time?
ahead. Talk to me. Talk to me.
You brought me here, not me.
Okay.
You
I
had
never
all the
said
time
she
you
got it. I
played.
never said. I just said my money gone.
And you
Me
said
and
you
Kiana
drove.
left and went back to the house and checked. But I know for a fact I had my money. That night before, we left the old house. I counted my money. That morning, I counted my money.
So
When we
you
got to
knew
the
you
new
knew
house,
the money was gone, and even though you went back and looked, you kind of knew, like, I'm not
Yeah.
going to find this money.
You brought my name.
You the one who told
You
me
brought
the
my
money.
name.
Let her talk.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Your
What's
name
up?
is irrelevant.
What's
I don't
up?
even speak on your name. No,
What's
y'all
up?
don't
What's
even
happening?
stand. These hoes
If my name is irrelevant, why did
It's looking more and more like Tiffany stole that money though, so I'm feeling like I'm right. I'm feeling vindicated.
delusional.
How was your, how was your trip
She
to
does
Puerto
seem
Rico?
delusional.
My trip was good.
You liked it?
I had a good time.
Yeah, and what made it... How did you have a
Okay.
good time?
Because I had money.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Taronda, we've been knowing each other for over 20 years. And you know I would never, ever take anything from you. I just came to let you know that and to get to the bottom of this.
Now, both of these women come on the stage and they say they don't believe that Tiffany stole the money. But you kind of feel Tiffany did steal the money, right?
I didn't. It's not really that. Like, I want to believe she didn't take it either.
Well, of course, nobody wants to believe that she took
Yeah,
it.
I'm
because
confused. Hold on. So
friends
wait a
stealing
second.
from
The other
friends
one,
is a
the
terrible
one
thing.
that she got into a
But
fight, and as soon as she came out saying,
describe
"Why'd
a
you bring up my
situation
fucking
where
name?" doesn't
it's a
think
little
that she,
suspicious.
Tiffany,
So
the one
she's
that
creeping
fought
down
back
the stairs,
against her for
but
saying,
you
"Why
think
did you
if
bring
she
up my
already
name?"
had the money, she
And
wouldn't
we're
have put
about
it
to get in a
back.
fist fight and slap the shit out
After
of each other and pull
the
each other's
next day,
wigs
when the
off.
other girl told me she had her charger already, I was like, why she lie and say that she was looking for a charger?
They don't.
So
They don't.
it just got me thinking,
Then
like,
why
why was she sneaking
And
downstairs?
first of all, if you
Why?
get a charger, you're not going to have a reaction like you got
I'm
busted.
I'm so
looking
confused.
for your
I
charger.
think Tiffany took either this or this
You
lady
were
was like being
saying
super
that
fucking
she
weird about
was
this. I
having
don't know.
financial problems before she came on this trip.
Yeah,
Tiffany?
you know what? I didn't even think about all that stuff until after everything happened.
And she was telling you she was having these financial
The first day, yeah.
What-
when we was at the first Airbnb.
Again, exactly what did she say?
When we was at the first Airbnb,
so
who the fuck
she
is
was like,
renting multiple
yeah,
Airbnbs?
I'm facing an eviction, and I didn't pay my car note just to come on this trip. And I was like, what?
Who would do that?
Right, like that's crazy.
That's dumb
Did you
as
take
shit,
them,
actually.
Mr.
That's
Crash?
not even crazy. That's stupid
How you
as
doing,
fuck.
Terrell?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm having a great time.
Well said, I'm not coming on this.
So, did you take
show?
the money?
I will.
No, Steve, I did not take the money.
Do you know Tiffany first pointed the finger at you, saying you took it?
Yes, I was told that after that they got back off the trip, and when we was at a cheer practice, they had told me that Tiffany said that.
Did you leave the trip early also?
Yes.
Why did you leave early?
Because I felt a different vibe from when we first got there. I understand that Ty lost her money, she was upset, but I was new to the group, and so I felt a different vibe, and so my mind told me it was time to go home, and that's what I did. I called my husband, and
I don't know,
went
that one
home.
seems very valid. That one seems pretty valid of just being like, I didn't really
Because
know.
I'm the one that said she took the money. So I need to address her.
Another
She
person
said
came
that you
out
took
here.
the money?
No, I said she took it.
Did she
More?
take
How
I
did
didn't
are
see
there
her for the way
spawn?
she
Are
was
they
acting. She
spawning?
took it.
Tell me
More of them? Who took the money?
So when we got
For the
when
love
we
of
arrived
God.
to the beach, we all ordered our drinks, and when it was time to pay for the drink, Tawanda went in her wallet, and she was like, "What is my money? Well, I only got $29." And then Tiffany goes,
Why didn't they? If they're
"Oh,
good,
you a drunk bitch! You lost that money. You spent that money. If this your friend, why are you acting weird when
But
she
she
says
said
she
she
lost
doesn't
her
need a
money?"
drink.
She don't. Me or her don't drink.
she don't.
Yeah.
Bitch, you a lie. Come on the stage, bitch.
But she said
Come on the
she came
stage,
down,
bitch.
You had a really guilty reaction
I
when
feel
she
that
saw
one,
you.
honestly.
And then
Don't
you were
talk
like,
from back
"Oh,"
behind the stage.
and,
Come back out on the stage with the four people
They
that
said
don't like
you were
you
looking
right
for
now.
your
Come on.
charger.
Everything they done said is a lie. I don't even
Yeah, I don't
understand. Then they
believe
come out my
Tiffany at all.
repo and my
Tiffany
bitch.
is,
That ain't got nothing to do with
Tiffany's
this
the
trip.
one
And I
that's
didn't
Were
even
you
tell y'all
This
that.
is like
Y'all are following me on
standard.
Facebook and Instagram. I did not get my car did go on repo. That was into July.
Random shit that doesn't
But
make
guess
any
what? I
sense.
still have my
Apparently she
car.
started about her
Yes, I did have
When you were
eviction.
going on the
One
trip,
of the
when you had
girls,
financial
No, I
problems.
was not. I
beforehand on the
hustled
trip
and
said
grind
that
for
the
every
reason
dime
she's
I
going on
make,
the trip, she's
and
stupid
Tyrone
as
to
shit,
know
so
that.
she didn't pay her car down. She
All
didn't
right,
pay her
Dee Dee.
rent.
Yeah.
You're dumb,
I'm a little
man.
confused for a minute.
You're dumb as shit.
Okay,
Like, oh,
Dee
wait,
Dee, you're
dumbass
up
award.
first. Do you have
Transcends.
knowledge
It
about
transcends
where
just Jerry
Tyron's
Springer.
missing $1,200 went?
And
You
To
answered
Catch a
no.
Predator. It goes to see
Did you
Wilkos
witness
too.
anyone steal $1,200
Anyone can get the
from
dumbass
Tyranda?
award. Anybody
You
can
answered
get it.
no. Do you know for sure who took the missing $1,200 from Tyranda? You answered no. Back in May of 2023,
Do you know for sure? Well, yeah, I
while
mean,
in
that
Puerto
one's-
Rico, did you steal Tyranda's missing $1,200? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Dee Dee told the truth. Kiana?
Yes.
Okay. You're up next.
Okay, so they
You
did.
look too
They
sweet
did
to
do the fucking.
I am.
The,
Dang, what about me?
We asked you, do you have knowledge about where Tyranda's missing $1,200 went? You answered no.
Is
Did
he gonna
you
go through all
witness
of them?
anyone steal $1,200 from Tyranda? You answered no. Do you know for sure who took the missing $1,200 from Tyranda? You answered no. Back in May of 2023, while in Puerto Rico, did you steal Tyranda's missing $1,200? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and they came back that Kiana told the truth. We asked you, do you have knowledge
Steve.
about where Tyranda's missing $1,200 went? You answered no. Did you witness anyone steal $1,200 from Tyranda? You answered no. Do you know for sure who took the missing $1,200 from Tyranda? You answered no. Back in May of 2023, while in Puerto Rico, did you steal Tyranda's missing $1,200?
The same 4 questions. Why do you keep
no.
asking them, Steve? Why do you keep
Results
asking?
came
Why
back
you?
all the same, and it came back that Coco told the truth. So Tiffany came here.
I imagine the one for Tiffany is
Do
probably
you
going
have
to say that.
knowledge about where Tyranda's missing $1,200 went? She answered no. Did you witness anyone steal
the money from Tyranda's wallet?
She answered
no.
Do you
Do
know
you
for sure
who took the money from Tyranda's wallet? She answered no.
Back in May of 2023,
did you steal? I feel like I'm going crazy. I've heard these questions literally one after another. Why would you keep this in the cut?
The results came back.
Why wouldn't you keep the first one and then?
And it came back that Tiffany did not tell the truth.
Yeah, see, knew it, vindicated. I was right. Tiffany was not telling the truth. Also, let me run it back real quick because it looked like she danced.
Did not tell the truth.
Yeah, she went, woo, started dancing, and then she saw them bitches running at her, and she went right before, yeah.
I did not steal this girl money.
Okay, but you understand, I wouldn't do that to you, right? I never met you.
I never met you.
Out of all these girls, I picked
If
you.
I stole her money, where's the money? We can go run. We can go run my bank statement.
I would guess you spent it, yeah.
I
Like,
did not steal no girl. I did not steal Tyrone the money.
Okay, it's cash.
I did not steal your money.
$1,200. It's not the end of the world. I know it sucks, but it's not the
no,
end
it
of the world.
sucks, but it's not the.
You're on moms,
Well,
right?
Steve, you
Don't
have.
do anything
You probably have like
stupid,
$1,200 in your wallet at
so
any
you
given
get
time.
put in the trick bag.
Speaking
You know
of,
what I
where do
mean?
you
Don't do that.
frequent your
Just go on
walks,
with your life.
Steve?
And you know what you do? You make sure
I keep
never
forgetting
put
his
yourself in a
name's
position
Never
where
mind.
somebody can do that to you
Never mind.
again. All
I
right?
just want to say this, Steve. I told her from the get-go, my first day meeting her, I said I ain't like her. And when stuff was coming up missing from the cheer team, I told them she was a thief.
She was stealing shit from the cheer team? How old are these?
It's not okay. I just want to see my kid.
Oh my god, dude, why are I believe my ex is abusing and molesting our daughters. These
my
are
daughter
not
is gonna hurt
fun
my
for
daughter
me to
more
make
than
fun of. Like, what?
I'm more hurt than angry.
This is so sad. Bro, fuck, I don't want to see a grown man crying because of that either. Like, what the hell? I'm pregnant by a sex offender. We'll let this one rip for a second. I don't know. This one could be funny, I guess. I don't.
I just want my freedom back.
Says the guy who's not in
This friend of
prison.
mine, back in 2018, says I was sneaking in their daughter's bedroom, touching her, and they ended up arresting me for it. I did 2.5 years in prison.
It's pretty hard to say that. I feel like they had to have some evidence for it.
Level 2.
3 years, that's
And I
not
gotta
that
do it
much.
for pretty
That's
much
not
life.
that much time.
You know, I'm in this relationship with my fiance Amber, and we're trying to, move on. You know, I found out too that she's pregnant. I mean, as soon as I found out we were pregnant, I told my parole officer, and he said that after the 9 months, you're gonna be able to see the kid. I mean, the thought of not being able to see my unborn child, it sucks. I mean, and have her go through.
Oh, he
by
is still in
herself.
prison. Okay, my bad. I was, or if.
It's hard. Everywhere I
Will
go,
they let you out of
go
prison
down,
to go on the Steve
people
Wilkos
call
shit?
me
No, he has to be out of
pedophile,
prison.
Rapo, for something I didn't even do. I mean, the only reason I took the plea deal.
They call him
to be with
Rapo?
that
Is
girl.
that-
I mean, I'll go down to Walmart. People are calling me pedophile, Rapo. For something I didn't even do. I mean, the only reason I took the plea deal is to be with my family. Because they're trying to nail me with 21 years if I want trial.
I'm so sorry.
People say things
I'm
about
so
me in
sorry.
a
That's
relationship, but it's hard.
operating.
Because,
Modus
maybe she
operandi.
could do
Let's
better.
operate under the fact that it is fake for him, right? Objectively, though,
I appreciate what she does.
those are two
she's
incredibly
there for me.
opposite ends of a
pushes
spectrum
through
of
everything.
things to call someone.
There
Real
is,
life
I
pedophile.
mean,
You're a fucking pedophile. That
a
states
beautiful
it.
fiance, kid on the way.
Calling someone rapo, that sounds like a clown that rapes, or like a robot that they programmed to rape. That's insanity that you do get called that. If it's true, because I feel like it's not true, If you get called
so
that,
Anthony, you're a registered level 2 sex offender.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
What
how
does
are you
that
not
entail?
laughing?
I
There
can't be
goes
around
rape.
kids. I can't be around. I can't go
What the
to a
fuck?
lot of places I'd like to go to.
Would you not take
Parks,
rapo
parks,
over
children,
child
musical
predator
parks, stuff
or
like that.
pedophile? I feel like that one's pretty
What about your own child?
openly, you know,
You
someone's
have
like, this is a
with them,
pedophile.
would you be
Everyone's gonna be like,
around?
ah, gross,
No.
fuck you.
Not
I hope you
until I
die.
came
Maybe
in.
you get your shit beat
They
up.
didn't say.
I'm just
if you
laughing.
clear your name,
Someone's like, hey, fuck
be
that
around
rapo.
children. They didn't say that.
What?
No, but if I go to court,
Fuck that what,
whatever I
man?
gotta do.
Did you touch your friend's children?
No.
How close were you with this friend?
Close.
Very close.
I don't know, man.
So
I
you
don't,
have no reason why
I
you
don't know
would
if I
lie.
trust you.
I have no reason.
So
I have no
just
reason to
had
lie
in
except for, you know,
2019,
like my freedom, and then, you know, people hate you
And
after
what
you
did
do
the
something
child
like that.
say
So.
that you did to her?
I was sneaking in her bedroom and touching her at night.
And you say you didn't do that?
No.
And were you accused of other children?
Okay.
Yeah, their other one, their middle daughter.
Multiple.
And what did they say you did?
They said I was touching her and watching the youngest one make her watch.
Kind of specific, isn't it?
It's
Yeah,
kind
but it's disgusting. I love kids. I love my, you know, I would not do that.
And so the police come, they lock you up.
Mm-hmm.
And
unfortunate
you go to court,
slip of
and
the
they
tongue
offer
there
you,
to go, I love
a
children.
deal.
Yeah.
It's almost as
They're
bad
saying,
as the
hey,
fucking...
You're gonna go to jail for
The
21
fucking
years,
smiling
or
friends
you could
pimp
take,
thing.
what,
I love
4
kids,
years or something?
Charlie.
3 years.
I
3
love
years.
kids,
And you
Charlie.
said 3
Whoa,
years
whoa, whoa,
sounds
pimp.
I did that to be
I
out
don't
with
think
my-
you should say.
my
I don't think
family.
you should say that so loud.
Your
Dude caught it
mother,
too. Like
my
he was like, I
father.
love kids. I love my kids. I
Okay.
love my kids. I love my
So
children.
you came and took a lie detector test, but no matter what, you pled guilty.
Yep.
You did plead guilty.
And the court system said, here's your time, and you did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we might think you're a dirtbag, but you did the time.
We might think you're a
But they
rapo
said,
or
once you get
something.
out, you gotta be a sex offender.
Right.
I think the real tough part, though, is when your child's born, she can't bring the child around her.
Oh, I know.
You
Supervised
can't
about
be
it.
you can't see the baby born.
Steve, why are you laughing at that?
You won't be able to live in the same house with your child. Did Amber know all of this before?
Like I get why
she
I
got
would be
pregnant?
laughing at that, but
Yes.
like, Steve, aren't you
And
supposed
she
to be
was
hosting
okay
a
with
show?
We've been going through this since we've been together. She knew this before we even got together.
And she said, "Yeah, I'm down with this."
Because she knows I didn't do it.
She what?
She knows I didn't do it.
How does she know that?
Because we got faith in each other.
Because you told her.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
gave her
We got
everything.
faith in
Every
each
paperwork,
other.
everything.
You get it.
How did you meet Amber?
in each other.
Actually, through mutual friends.
And when did you tell her? Oh, by the way,
She knew about it.
how? Through a
the
friend?
mutual
Through a friend.
And she said, I
He's
wanna
answering
date
like a
sex
tweaker.
offender.
She did because she knows I didn't do it.
She must have wanted more details.
I told her all about it. I don't lie about it.
And she said, I believe it.
Yeah.
I've been dating Anthony for approximately 4 months.
So-
I met him through a mutual family friend. As soon as I met Anthony, he told me about his charges. He didn't hide any of it from me. In probably the first 2 weeks of being together, he handed me his whole entire case, let me read everything. What was allegedly said that he did to a friend's child was he forcibly touched her. He said unlawful imprisonment, and they said that there was penetration, but the child was never taken to a hospital. The whole case was based off hearsay. Reading what those papers said and knowing Anthony for what I know, I can't see it for a second. I don't believe it for a second. After the show called us back, actually, I found out that I'm currently 5 weeks pregnant, expecting a child with Anthony. As soon as I found out I was pregnant, we told his parole officer. His parole officer, I asked, could he at least be in the room for delivery? And he said, we can't talk about that right now, not until time comes. But he said, I hope you guys know you cannot live in the same residence with that child. It kills me to know that I'm possibly gonna have to do this on my own without him. It kills him. It's a lot. It is. Because I know he could be an amazing father, but because of his status, he can't have the chance.
What a fucking weird situation. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Until he or she is 18 or older. I do
Yeah,
have
that's
a
when
lot
they're
of
no longer
problems with
considered a
family and
child.
friends that he is a level 2 sex offender. I've lost a lot of family and friends because I do stand by him. It does make it hard, very hard. And on top of that, staying with Anthony, I can't see my other children. That kills me. It does, because we're in the same home right now for the time being. I can't have them in my home, can't have them overnight, and that is the hardest thing I've ever done. It is.
And I feel like I'm picking somebody over my children, and that's not it. It's not.
You are, though. You are. You objectively fucking are. You don't get to say, I'm not choosing something. You are, though, because you can't have them over at your house because you have a fucking sexual predator, a level 2 sexual fucking predator that lives with you that won't even be able to see his own fucking child because of the sexual predation that he fucking committed. If he didn't, then, you know, fuck, man. Sorry, that sucks. But
I put a lot online.
You said a family friend introduced you. And you knew about him?
Yeah.
And you knew he was a sex offender even before he went on a date. And even with that knowledge, you said, yeah, I'd like to go on a date with him.
There was a lot more to it. There's a lot of people that do believe in him.
Because
there is a lot more.
It all comes down to it. He said, yeah, I did it. I plead guilty.
He's just breaking it down bare bones for you, lady. Like, he's just giving it to you as other people see it. Because they're not going to put the other thoughts like, oh, there's so much more into it. We see sexual predator and you're still with him.
Really know how to answer that until I hear it.
Wait, what did he ask?
Could you be in a relationship with him if he fails his lie detector test?
If he fails his lie detector test.
Before, I don't really know how to answer that until I hear it. It's a hard one for me to answer, to know how to react.
Cop out?
Well, I'll put it this way. If he were to fail,
that would mean
he pled guilty, and he did time in prison, and you stayed with him,
sex offender.
You as a mom with kids with somebody else would be dating a level 2 sex offender.
Yep.
You know, as me, as being a dad, I would say, what's wrong with you? Anthony came here to clear his name. We asked him, did you touch your friend's youngest daughter for your own sexual gratification? He answered no. He told the truth. Did you touch your friend's middle daughter for your own sexual gratification? He answered no. He did not tell the truth.
Once. I don't think so.
Did you touch your friend's oldest daughter?
Wait, hold on. Whoa, fuck. Quick text message fucked me up there. Shit, I missed like the fucking part that I was trying to figure out. If I.
Did you touch your friend's middle daughter for your own sexual gratification? He answered no. He did not tell the truth.
Once. I don't think so.
Did you touch your friend's oldest daughter for your own sexual gratification? He answered no. He did not tell the truth.
Get the camera out of my face.
Oh, see, if he would have just left, I would have said, man, he just did you a huge favor.
And no, never do it like this.
So I just want to clarify, you know, and go over this one more time. Even he stated the youngest one was the one he supposedly dated once.
Really good.
So
I've been enthralled. I don't even think I've been commenting very much on this. I've been
but it was
enthralled
the
by this
two
episode.
older daughters.
I wasn't charged with the other either.
Well,
yeah.
You failed.
Right now.
Okay.
Well, you
went
failed.
to prison for 3.5 years. You're a level 2 sex offender. Stop me when I'm saying anything wrong. Won't be able to be involved in your child's life, see it, spend time with it, be a father figure, live with you, be, you know, anything like that in any realm, any possibility. He comes here and he fails a lot of times.
Andrew.
I can't see straight.
Look at me. Look at me. God. You look at me. No, I'd never do anything like this. You know.
But you.
Look at me. What does she know?
Steve! No, I didn't do this. I can tell you that right now.
Well, I don't think she knows that anymore.
Yeah? Why don't you take one?
They're like crying at each other's fucking
Read the internet. Why
face,
don't you?
and Steve just sits
What am I being
down.
accused of?
What?
So?
Why is it in the paper saying you haven't touched one? Or why you say you won't take one? You passed one when you were younger. You said you lied on it.
What?
Okay. First of all,
what is he talking
I'm not accused of anything. Nobody's accused.
First of all, I'm not
me.
accused of anything.
I've never been charged.
I'm asking you a question. I'm not accusing you. I'm asking you.
If I have molested a child?
No, I didn't ask you that.
If I have ever molested a child?
I asked you one question. Why don't you take lie detector tests?
Because nobody's accusing me of
anything. What about that?
Please, Mike.
Anthony.
Nobody is accusing me of anything.
So what would be the point of him taking a lie detector
test? I don't bother
test?
anybody. I do my show. Now, if somebody accused me of a crime, I'd have no problem taking lie detector tests. And I have taken lie detector tests. I've taken lie detector tests when I was in high school. I took a lie detector test when I was in the Marines, and I took lie detector tests when I was a police officer.
Yeah.
I've taken many lie detector tests.
Why did you take one in high school? Why did you take one when you were in the Marines?
If you want to dig into my background, keep digging, buddy.
Do you like the orange?
I know anything of this. I know.
Amber, this has got to be a lot to take in.
Steve's like, no. You're like, we're detecting that you're lying.
I gotta imagine your world
won't get anymore.
is spinning right now.
Very much.
Okay. And you know, Amber, I do have sympathy for you because you're kind of behind the 8 ball right now. You are pregnant, and you know now.
Yeah, I keep forgetting about that part. Fuck me.
Which, hey, maybe it works out between the two of you. He's served his time as our criminal legal system is saying. I'm trying to find it out, and also he wants to attack me. I didn't put a gun to this guy's head and make him come on my show. He came on his own free will. But now you...
just the way that fucking Steve is.
He's treated me so well.
Just backhanded
me. You know what? Even if you did do it, maybe you'd go home in a private moment when your camera's off. He goes, I didn't want to admit to you that I did. I made a huge mistake. But I love you. I'm never going to do that again. It was a weak moment. Do you think there's a possibility you could say, hey, I'm going to move forward? You know, when you decide you want to commit your life with somebody and bring children into the world, you really got to get to know them. I would hope no matter who you pick or who you choose to move forward with, that they give you the truth. Because the worst thing you do is start a relationship based on a lie. And keep going.
He knows how much I gave up and what I'm giving up to try and help him. So I do deserve the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
you got it now.
Go home,
I mean,
you should demand it. I wish you all the luck.
Not the most opportune time, but you know, he did the roundabout. You know, he got there. My sister's post is a lie. I never abused her. What?
When I was around the ages of 14 and 15 years old, I was molested by my brother Sean. Growing up, me and Sean, we were very close. He took very good care of me. He loved me. And this happened because we were sharing a bed together.
Steve,
and I remember
I need to know whoever made this compilation titled it like the best of 2024 or whatever, and like 75-80% of them
that it was not an accident.
sex
Continuous behavior.
I can't make the jokey jokes about this for too long before it hurts my
The
soul.
very first family member I brought it to, this person did not believe me because they feel like Sean is not capable of doing the things that I said
Do I
that he
want
did.
to? I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get
help me
another. What do we got, Nick? Hold on. Were you on drugs and abusing your baby? Maybe this one's just child crime. Maybe it's not child sex crime.
It's hard because she's 3. She has no childhood, no nothing. Like her mom doesn't care.
What type of mother is Misty?
Misty's a poor excuse for a mother. She don't care about her daughter whatsoever. She takes my niece out 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. She has my niece around when she's doing drugs. She has my niece out in the streets while she's doing drugs.
Why you got a baby up at like 3 in the morning? What the fuck?
Have my niece out.
Are they normally
She
up? I feel like
one minute you'll see my niece with Misty, the next minute you won't see her with her. Like, where's my niece at, Misty, when you're out? She done left my niece around plenty of men. She said that the person wasn't a child molester. Come to find out the man was a child molester.
A couple weeks ago, we was at the store.
Oh,
Misty
oh
asked
my
her,
God,
she
it's
said,
not
do you
gonna
want
be-
anything
it's
in
not
the
gonna
store?
be Kiki.
My niece pointed to a bong, a pipe. That was the first thing. She didn't point to no candy. She didn't point to nothing. She pointed to a pipe. She's 3, Steve. What does a 3-year-old know about a pipe?
Well, that's the beauty of it. They don't know anything about it.
And this James guy, do you believe that he's doing anything?
I don't believe that he's doing anything, but he's not doing anything to protect her neither. He's not doing nothing to protect her. He knows what's going on with Misty. Like the police that called us, Misty had my niece out at 3 o'clock at night one time downtown drinking, sloppy drunk downtown.
With a baby?
The police said either y'all get down here
I
right
have
now or we're
never
going to
seen
call
that.
Child Protective
That's
Service and they're going to
crazy.
take your niece
I've
away
never
from
seen
y'all.
that.
I did all I did. I stopped everything I did and went straight downtown to my
I live in
niece.
like a decently. I live in like a kind of small, kind of medium-sized town, I guess. But like I've never seen that.
On the tape,
Maybe like a Red Robin, but you're not really getting
Misty
like a
haven't
beer
changed
or
nothing.
like a one
Nothing
drink.
at all.
You know
Nothing
what I mean?
changed.
Like family.
Nothing changed.
I ain't never seen no
CPS
one
been
sloppy
raising
drunk
my
with a
niece
baby. That's
since my
crazy.
niece was born. My niece they going through a
Feel like I
CPS
would
case
have
right
to-
now. My niece ain't
We
had
also
not
don't
a
wanna get
dull
CPS
life
called.
yet. She just been dealing with CPS all her life since birth, and it's like she don't have no childhood. The only time she acts like a child is when she's with me or with my family. She don't disrespect me. She don't talk back to me. She don't does none of that. But when she in front of Misty and when it's just us in the house, my niece don't listen to me. She cusses. She's just very disrespectful, like, and that's not right at all.
All right, well, Misty's backstage. Will
she
you
been
want
listening
to come
now?
with me to talk to her?
Yeah, I saw.
Do you want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos Show? To get my help, go to www.stevewilkos.com.
Get this fucking ad out of the
You're really
middle of my
not doing
cringe
nothing to
compilation.
protect her. If you know that you're going out to get drunk, leave your daughter with us.
Oh, it's
in
a
the
white
best
lady.
care. You're not doing nothing to protect her at all. You're not being a good role model to your daughter.
It's like
You're
a-
leaving
it's like a
her
what-
with
I just
different
was- I
men
was
and stuff.
expecting,
That's
like,
not right for her to have to
skinny,
endure and to
you
see
know,
a different
like,
man keep running in and out her
goofy-looking,
life.
airheaded
It's not
white lady,
cool
at least.
for her to have to
This
be
is a big,
around you when
just a
you're
big
doing
lady. She looks like
drugs and
someone's
getting
teacher. I think
high.
that's why I'm
That's
so
not right at all
confused.
for your
You
daughter,
should be
Misty.
grading papers.
All
What
I'm
the fuck
saying
you
is
mean
you
you
gotta
sloppy
step
drunk
it
with a
up.
baby outside?
You gotta step up your
You
game.
cannot
'Cause
be
what you're
doing that,
you're
bro.
failing her, and she's
That explains
only
why the
3
cops
years
called them,
old.
though, and
You're
was like,
not
hey,
doing
you either
nothing
get
to
down here or get
protect
CPS
her.
called.
You're not
Guaranteed.
being a mother right now at all.
any
You
fucking
say that
buddy
you're
else
being a
would've just
mother and you
gotten
love your
CPS
daughter.
called on
If
them,
you
so
love
that's
your
fucking
daughter, you wouldn't
really
take your
crazy
daughter
privilege
out while you're
wise.
getting high or drinking. You wouldn't have your
I
daughter
can't get
running
over
the
that this lady
street.
looks like a
On the
teacher.
tape,
Like, what do you
said
mean you
that
out there getting
have
high?
changed your life around.
You gotta be great in
Yes.
English.
You're
Language
not changing
arts.
though. You haven't changed. You
Grading it
just
1 through
left out
4.
the
Did you
house
not
a
teach in high
week
school?
ago.
Are you being honest when you say that? On the
Yes.
tape? Did you molest your daughter?
No.
Have you ever let any men touch your daughter?
No.
Have you done drugs in
What
front of your daughter?
happened?
No. And I'm done answering all these questions.
Where are you
Shucks.
going? She knows she's lying. Where are you? Come back for your daughter, the person you love, Misty.
She actually
Where are
left
you
the
running
studio.
to? Where are
She
you
actually
going?
left the studio.
See, Steve, do you see what I'm saying? She don't love her daughter. That's not love right there. She
Cameraman
don't
just
love
opening
her
the door to
daughter.
the green room and just.
I do just want to ask,
Hey.
you have this daughter with James.
You didn't get away.
Do you have any feeling if James molested your daughter?
I'll be upset.
You'd be upset. But do you have a feeling if he
Would
did
you
do
be
something?
upset? I would
Anything that would make you
fucking hope
suspicious?
so,
No.
man.
No. If you don't want to
Jesus.
answer any more questions, I understand. I
was
want
that?
to be sympathetic to your situation as you explain on tape. You've had a rough life, but you say you've changed your life around. She's concerned because she's seen your daughter exhibit behavior that she's concerned about. At the very least, if you come backstage and at the least listen to the results, okay?
You just said that you know
Sounded like a
somebody
break
that
show.
molested
Maybe
your
it was
daughter.
just
Why
that
didn't you
guy's
say nothing? Why
lawnmower
didn't you call the police
doing
when you
something I
said
don't
that?
fucking know.
Why didn't you?
Why didn't
And
you call the
then you
police? I
kept
mean, it's a
taking
very
her
valid
around
point.
these people.
You left your
Come back
daughter
down
with
here
a
so you
dude
can
that
get
turned
the
out to
results.
actually be like a pedophile, apparently. You never called the cops or anything at that point.
You can't keep on running.
She does continuously. She's
You
just
gotta
walking
get down
away.
to the bottom of it sometime. And now is the time and Steve gonna get down to the bottom.
All right, let's meet James.
You say you love your daughter. You gotta do more
Let's
to
say
protect
James.
her. I love you I love you, and you know that. I'm not doing this to hurt nobody. I'm not doing this to mess up our family. I love her like
Yeah, he did come
I
out
love
like
her.
he was
Just put it
hella
like
angry.
that. And you're not protecting
Like, bro,
her.
I'm not.
If you know that your woman is doing wrong
Don't
and
be
you keep
angry.
letting her in, that's not
Do
love.
better.
You saying you giving her chances after chances. What about your daughter chances?
Facts. Facts. You gotta care about your daughter more than you gotta care about that woman in your life, friend. Once you have a daughter, you know, if you don't have like that sort of thing going on, then you kind of have, you know, make a choice in the matter.
And so it don't hurt. It don't hurt. Them rumors, you right, you heard rumors. But we're going to get down to the bottom of it today, and Steve's going to make sure we go resolve.
Oh, God,
So you heard rumors that your daughter was molested?
Yes.
Did you ever ask your daughter
I
if
don't
she
know
was
why I did that. I
molested?
knew it was going to taste like
She said nobody touched her. We have took her to
Did
the
you go
doctor.
take her to a doctor?
The doctor, DCS has took her to the doctor, and they said she had not been touched. I mean, I don't agree with Misty.
Did you molest your daughter?
I would not touch me.
I don't think my
my daughter.
molested. I think somebody knows something.
She is in the military. I adopted. My baby is not mine biologically. She is.
Blood don't make you no closer.
Blood
That's your
doesn't.
baby.
That's
So
DNA.
the little girl in question is not your biological
He
daughter.
signed
I signed the birth certificate. I met her when she was 4 months pregnant. And I've been there for her ever since. And I told her when my baby was in her stomach, I said, I'm gonna take care of you. You're gonna have my last name. And I've been there ever since. And
Okay, so this guy's
I would
cool.
not never touch that baby.
Do you have a relationship with Misty now?
Okay. I mean, as long as you didn't touch that fucking baby.
I mean, I want to work on it if her tests come back negative.
Right. Have you ever seen Misty do drugs in front of your daughter?
I have never seen her do it, but I've heard she's been around her doing it. People, her friends,
But I have heard.
run and tell me everything Misty does.
He's the-
and I get on
he's the-
the
I have
and I
not-
tell her.
I've not
Misty
seen
says
it.
that she has.
But yes, I have heard. Her friends have told me a lot.
Have you observed that?
They tell me a lot that
At
she's
first,
doing drugs around my
She
family.
had. When we
But
first
I haven't
got
seen
together,
it.
She had changed. But when we separated, she started slipping back again.
So you believe she's in that lifestyle now?
Be real.
Back and forth she is. Back and forth she is.
Well, that's not a good sign, right? All right, James, you came here, you took a lie detector test.
Yes.
And we asked you, have you ever had sexual, physical contact with Misty's daughter for your own sexual gratification? You answered no. You told the truth.
Hell yeah, baby. Told the truth. That's right.
I'm tired of all the mess.
I knew that. I knew that.
He threw the chair for no reason. He said, tired of all that.
Struggle. Nobody's perfect. I want to make this relationship work.
That was honestly so sweet, but the fuck?
Both parents, not just one. And
So much better than just
know
clapping. Going, yeah, we're fine.
Misty can change. She can change.
She was
She
cheering.
has problems.
And then came
Yeah,
back and gave like a little speech. Fuck yeah. Dude rocks.
She drinks, and when she drinks, she blows up. She blows up, and she leaves, and she feels.
Does she take your daughter with her?
Yeah. Yes. And the last time I refused to let her, I wouldn't got my daughter because I was like, no, my daughter did not deserve that.
Yeah, what the fuck? No.
Do you
Yeah,
drink
no,
now?
what the fuck?
Do you drink too much?
Yes.
Probably should seek help for that, right?
Yes.
Probably should seek help for it then,
Getting
right?
drunk, you probably should be dragging your daughter behind you. We asked Misty, have you ever used illegal drugs in the presence of your daughter? She answered no. Have you ever had physical contact with your daughter for your own sexual gratification? She answered no. Have you ever allowed any males to sexually abuse your daughter? She answered no. Have you ever witnessed any males sexually abuse your daughter?
Oh.
She answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Misty told the truth.
Oh, good. Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, hell yeah. Good.
No, for real, y'all. We gotta come together.
You were just kind of y'all been blasting this man on the TV though. Like I
want it to work. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
You know, usually when we get results like that, it's a good feeling.
A very good feeling, boy.
But I'm not getting a good feeling here. And I wonder about this little girl who I've never met, but
I still think something going on.
We do the story. Well, at the very least,
oh my
she's not getting the greatest parenting in the world, at the very least.
She don't have the mom and dad.
Both people are in and out of her life. Mom drinks too much. Mom.
I like how he's just like, I'm not getting a good feeling from this, actually.
At the very least, if she's not being molested, she's in positions that she shouldn't be.
At the very least.
She's with a mother that's intoxicated, not making the best decisions. She's in positions where she's saying inappropriate language, that she's seeing things that she's being exposed to that way ahead of her time. And that's sad. So even though we got good results here, I hope that you go home and you try to make an effort to get better help for yourself, become a better mother, a better father, so that this little girl has a chance. Because if you're not good parents, you're just putting her behind the 8 ball, okay? Good luck to you all.
Wow, okay, what?
Me and Chris, we've been together for going on 2 years. We have a 9-month-old baby.
Boyfriend living a secret
He's
life.
a family
It's
man.
gonna
Like
somehow
he
turn out
takes
to
care
be
of us.
molesting
He does a
child.
good
It's a
job
secret
with
life
the
or some shit.
kids. I do love him. I do love him. But honestly, I feel like he's attracted to men. I feel like he's done stuff with men. I think he's gay because how he walk too feminine. Like he just walk like a girl to me. When we talk, sometimes he's like, okay, girl, like I never been with no man that talks like that.
This bitch is a
like,
hater. That's crazy. She his biggest op. That's crazy. He's like, he walk a little
like a girl.
slur-like.
And it's like I have to ask him. And with my previous people I've dealt with, I never had to ask nobody to, be intimate. Every morning when he gets ready for work, he wakes me up. How do you look? Do I need to change? Like if he have a wrinkle somewhere.
Ain't nothing wrong with wanting your bitch's opinion on the fit.
Like he goes crazy. And the thing that makes it more
I must be
heavy
gay
on
as
me
hell
is
then.
because
What
it's
the
not only
fuck?
me,
I'm always asking my
it's
girl
other
how
people
my
telling
wifey, how
friends
I'm
and
looking
family. Like,
fresh, looking
when
fly type beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
And like,
Hater, op.
He like they'll laugh at me. This guy, Chris met, he started to hang with him a lot. When he gets off work, he'll go play the game over there like for hours, or he'll come to my house and I'll be gone and I'll come back.
You don't know how to play a
Like,
game. You think that playing a game for hours is crazy.
When you get off work,
You ever loaded up
but he always
Minecraft?
with him.
You ever had a really good
One
winning
time
streak in a Call of Duty game?
Like
You can't do that anymore.
Go to the pool. So I was like, okay, let's
You ever
go.
had
He's
a
like, I think
crazy
we should, like,
drop
the guy friend that
in
he has. And I was
Warzone?
like,
I don't know. I
I
don't
want
play
him to come.
Warzone.
So he was like, okay, we went to the pool, we having fun. In my head, I'm thinking he texted the dude because he come walking. And I looked at Chris. I'm like, did you tell him to come? Did you text him?
So it wasn't fucking.
Chris, he took a lot of technical.
But I imagine the feeling is good of getting like a bunch of kills. I played Apex for a while, I guess, but that one, it did the same thing, but I was a little bit better at that. Sometimes I could play first, but I would mainly use him, and then I do so we never worry about a team.
I stay home with the kids every day. I take care of them. I don't have a time, or I don't want to. I don't want to, be involved in no one else because I love him.
So, Christopher, you're here to prove that you're not gay.
Yeah, I'm here to prove I'm not gay.
Yeah, I'm here to prove I'm not
It's
gay.
crazy, right?
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
But that's your girlfriend on the 10. How long you been with her? 2 years. And I gotta imagine you have sex with her, you have a kid together, right?
Yeah.
So why in the world would you think that you're gay?
Well, I think it's somebody in her ear that's putting specific thoughts in her ear. That's one. And two, it's like I honestly don't understand because the times that she brings up, like the pool incident, like we see him walking around plenty of times, just walking around the apartment. So it's like you randomly see him, and he saw us, so he was like, "Hey, I might as well stay. Let me go get my son." He comes back, and
he's got a son.
Yeah, he has a son as well. That's originally how we met, because we had moved into the apartments, and I didn't really know anybody over
genuinely
there. So I went with some guy friends, some people I can relate to, some people with kids, and somebody I could vent to as well.
All right.
But yeah, so he came to the pool, and I could just instantly sense her energy. It's like awe, it's like, now she's not trying to talk to me. Now she's all quiet. And now she's trying to distance herself away from me. Like first we were all up on each other at the pool. Now she's all the way over here. So I'm just like, what's going on?
How did you find out that she thought you were gay?
Oh, Steve.
She walked in and I was sucking a dick.
6 months ago. Well, I'm not gonna say 6 months. It started in the summer. We went on the best of terms. We had an argument, about, it's always little petty stuff with us. But it was an argument. We went a few days without talking.
Jesus. You live in the same apartment. You went a few days without talking.
Can we go vent?
I've been with my wife for like nearly 10 years.
So we went to the pool.
No, I know we've never
nice
done that.
outside.
That's
It's
fucking
hot.
crazy.
Everybody outside playing, right? So we're like, why don't we bring the kids?
Some of y'all ain't really in love, man. Like,
I come back
that's
in.
just crazy to me when I hear people talk about like their love life like that. It's like, what the fuck you mean?
So I still felt like I could have
a couple days, what the
also
fuck?
has 2 other children.
You worried about that? Like how they were doing, if they're okay? Like,
so I asked her, next weekend I take the kids to the pool with me and bro. And she said,
a lot of shit right now, bro.
Around my kids.
God damn.
Like what?
Like what?
She said, don't do that F slur stuff around my kids,
she's
buddy.
not answering. She's not answering.
Don't stop. How about a bull?
I don't know. This woman seems mad. Like, I don't know. She seems like a very homophobic
a long time because we're back and forth.
I don't want that shit around my kids. Now, are you saying that because it's like it's your husband and you're mad, or are you saying that because you're just genuinely like gay?
I left and I was heated. I was mad. I was
But
furious.
did she ever come out and say, hey, I think you're gay?
So that happened.
Did she ever come out and just say like, hey, I think you're gay?
I'm trying to get to the bottom of things. I'm like, what's going on? Like, why are you saying this? Why are you saying that?
Fuck, Steve.
And bottom line, she felt like I was giving him attention that she deserved. That simple.
I just gotta ask, are you gay?
No.
Are you fucking sucking
his being gay?
cock, brother, man? What do you fucking mean?
Of course there's nothing wrong with it, but if you're in a heterosexual relationship and you're not telling somebody that you are having same-sex, that would be
SSA, Steve, same-sex attraction.
It wouldn't be for everyone. Do you think that she's cheating?
Those Mormons, those fucking weird Mormon things that they practice.
Because, listen, it'd be like my wife looking at me and saying, I think you're gay. Like, she knows I'm not gay.
Yeah.
When she says this, how does it make you feel?
It makes me furious.
Yeah.
It makes me furious.
Do you love her?
Like, she knows
I
I'm
love her
not.
with everything in my heart. Like, I told her, she's my soulmate. I love that girl so much. I do.
And listen, what's the definition of a man, right? Like, oh, well, you're not acting manly. Okay, you like to dress well, and, you ask her opinion. My wife does that with mine.
Ally Steve.
She's like, hey, how do I look,
And who doesn't want to look good,
Right. I mean, if you have a little pride of yourself, you want to look good, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm saying, like, the old stereotypes of, John Wayne, Alice.
John Wayne, he needs a gun. She's like, you're really pussy, bro. You don't like carry a fucking 357 mag extended barrel.
Goes to work, raises his
and asks
family,
people if they're feeling
is
left.
there for his family.
It's kind of really gay.
And I don't
Steve, what do you... Ally Steve, but also, like, what are you talking about, buddy?
Really?
I can't help how I feel. I can't.
But it's like...
I can't help how I feel. I think you're gay. Okay, but I'm telling you I'm not.
So it's like, if you feel
You
like
don't,
I'm gay,
I say this all the time whenever like weird
why
shit
you
like this
still
happens.
with
You don't
me?
get to
That's
decide
what I'm
someone
I
else's
do
sexuality.
love you.
Like, you
I do
can...
love you, and sometimes I try to suppress the feelings, but they just come back.
But it's like, what is giving you this feeling?
You've been with the guy for 2 years.
Right.
And those 2 years...
You do certain stuff like ask me how your fit is every day, and I think that's really gay.
But that's
You should be fucking a man.
right? When you first meet somebody, man, you're turning it up all the time, right?
Right.
But then you realize you got to come back there a little bit because you got to work, you're raising kids, so there's not always all the time to have sex all the time, right?
Right.
That's every relationship in the history of the world, right?
Right.
You start out, and then it slows down.
Start out.
So, do you really, your heart,
you
believe that he's gay?
I don't want to believe it, but it's like when people put stuff in my head, and then I have dreams as well. I have dreams as well.
So she's
and
just,
it's
is she actually just saying she's like not, she's so gullible that like any of her friends could ruin
Why
her
are people
relationship?
tripping in your
Am I lying there?
Because
I don't know if that's saying what you
he
think
come
you're
up
saying.
fast to them, I guess. he come off like that to me
So why do you care
sometimes.
what other people say?
I don't care,
But you do.
But they're affecting your thinking.
Right.
Is he, like, this guy comes across as a really nice, caring guy. He's a teacher, talks about, like, you know, he's good with all your kids, right? Like, you have kids from previous relationships,
Right.
and he's good to them?
Yes.
And he's a wonderful father to his own child?
Yes.
Then who
all
gives a
love
fuck? Why you think he's a little gay sometimes?
He provides?
Yes.
He comes home.
Oh
brings
God, I
a check
fucked
home.
it up. I forgot. Shit.
Is he kind to you? Is he nice to you?
Get the fuck out of
What
it.
else are you looking for?
Ew.
You hit the jackpot. Plus, how about all the women out there that are married to slobs? Guys wearing a white T-shirt, you know, don't care about how they look.
I can't make it go away. It's just there. I don't want to feel like this.
But a lie detector test will make it go away?
It'll go away. It'll go away
You
completely.
won't have any more doubts.
I will
that he's
never bring
gay.
it up again. Never.
And what if he is gay?
Then I have to leave him.
Then you have to go.
I have to.
Yeah. Are you cheating?
No, of course not. I love him. I never.
You see yourself long term with this guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Hey,
because
listen, you've seen the show, right? We get a lot of bums on this stage,
I know.
right?
Yeah.
Guys that don't
Oh,
take
yeah.
care of their kids, they're mean to their women, abusive, drugs, alcohol, all of it, right?
Right.
He's got nothing against him, man. Feeling pretty good now?
I'm a cat.
I already kind of, it's like 99% of me knows he's not, but it's just that 1% because, like,
You don't have 99 problems.
Steve, what the fuck was that? We just quoted fucking Jay-Z.
You failed your lie detector test.
Yeah, he fails his lie detector test. That's fucking wild.
I might have to kick your ass. Okay.
Let's see.
All right, Dusty, you came here and you took
Come
a
on,
lie
Steve.
detector test.
Oh, she took a lie detector test? Wait, what?
That's not a good sign.
While in a relationship with Christopher, have you had sexual contact with any other men? You answered no. While in a relationship with Christopher, had you had sexual intercourse with any other men? You answered no.
You answered no.
And the result for your test is that you...
I know I told the truth, Steve.
You did tell the truth.
Yeah.
You did.
You did.
I do that. All right,
I get it. You got me on that one.
Two parts. Your test is broken up in two parts. Whether you slept with women and whether you slept with men.
Okay.
Cheating on her.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so we asked Christopher two parts. While in a relationship with Dusty, have
In
you
two
had
parts.
sexual
Remember, we
intercourse
asked him in
with
two
any
parts.
other woman? He answered no. While in a relationship with Dusty, have you had sexual contact with any other woman? He answered no. The result of those two questions came back the same, and it came back
telling
that
the
Christopher
truth.
told the truth.
He was telling that shit truthfully.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had sexual contact with a man? He answered no. Have you ever had sexual intercourse with a man?
Dude starts
He answered no.
fucking sweating profusely.
And the result for
Oh,
those
wait,
two
hold on.
questions
You guys were gonna ask
is
this?
Christopher.
I don't recall
told
that. I thought we were done.
I gotta ask a question. Were some of these people that were tripping here, were they women? Yeah. You know why they were doing that? Because they probably want that guy for themselves.
Oh, damn. Tell it like it is. Stevenson.
Like I said, this is what we want all our sons to be. Is this guy right here.
Right.
You know, he's a good dude. Yeah. So
He's
stop
a good
listening to the
dude.
whispers.
So stop listening to your dumbass friend.
Okay.
You want to
Good
fuck
luck.
him.
Sean appeared on my show a month ago, desperate to find out if her brother
No.
Alfonso molested her daughter. These accusations came to light after her boyfriend Dominic.
This one is
had witnessed
updates.
the
I caught you
alleged
molesting
abuse.
your niece.
Well, Dominic and Tashana both passed their lie detector test and proved they did not fabricate these accusations. But when Alfonso's test came back inconclusive, the ultimate question remained unanswered. We offered Alfonso the chance to come back and take another test, but he dodged our calls for 4 weeks. Now he is here to give his sister the answers she deserves.
4 fucking weeks.
But he also wants to know if Dominic was the one who molested Tashana's daughter. Take a look.
Me and Tashana been together for 3 years, going on 4. Between the two of us, we got 8 kids, her 5 and my 3. Back in 2020, she was letting her little brother stay with her. While he was staying with us, I believe he was touching on one of Tashana's daughters. What happened was, it was around at least 1, 2 in the morning. Tashana woke up. She was about to take, one of her kids to the bathroom. But instead, I said, I'm gonna go ahead and take him to the bathroom. She said, okay. So I come out there and it was kind of dark. So I turned the light on. When I turned the light on, he looked like he was like coming from her and backing up. And she was wiggling into her pants. So as she wiggled into her pants, he was backing up and looking at me with this look like I caught something. He tried to pretend like he was on his phone.
The cops came, they arrested him, and they drove us to the SVU unit when they went to go check her. When they went to go check her, they said it was abnormal down there.
Oh shit, hold on. My mechanic is calling. Hold on, let me go back.
So she took some, he had to take some pills, HIV pills.
What the fuck?
Your daughter then said, yes, my uncle touched me in a sexual manner. So, but he was charged and he was held for a year. So they must have thought they had evidence to hold him for that long. But they released him eventually because they believed that the DNA was inconclusive.
He even had the audacity to come back down the street and sit in front of the door like it was supposed to be cool.
You lucky this bodyguard here. I really want to come past there and just, man, because you know that you're lying.
Okay, Dominic, you came here and you took a lie detector test. And we asked you, on the night in question, did you see Tashana's daughter pulling her pants up while she was next to Alfonso? You answered yes. Are you fabricating the story about seeing Tashana's daughter pulling her pants up while next to Alfonso? You answered no. The results came back the same.
Oh my God.
And they came back that Dominic told the truth.
What you guys say? What guys say now? The truth.
Tashana
so confused.
came here and took a lie detector test. And we asked her, did you fabricate a story that your brother sexually abused your daughter? She answered no. Did your daughter tell you that Alfonso inappropriately touched her? She answered yes. Results came back the same to each of those questions. And it came back that Tashana told the truth.
I told the truth. Now what? Now what? It's your turn. Your turn.
We gave Alfonso a lie
Oh,
detector
okay, wait,
test.
we haven't
asked
done
him,
Alfonso yet. Okay.
did you ever have any sexual contact
the other
with
two,
that
okay.
girl? He answered no. Was there ever a time that you had sexual contact with that girl? After careful analysis of the subject's polygraph charts, it is the opinion of the examiner that the subject charts contradicted each other and as a result came back inconclusive. Okay. My wife said, hey, if we have to retest you, if you're willing, I don't know if you'd be or not. Because I really want to get the truth out of you.
I want the truth too.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But if I ever heard a more story or answers on my stage, I'm not aware of it.
I'm not aware of it.
I think you're guilty as hell.
Ooh.
I think you caught the biggest break in your life that those DNA results came back inconclusive. I think you're catching a huge break on my show with these inconclusive results. I think you're guilty as hell.
Yeah,
and you
that's
molested
crazy.
a little girl that happens to be your own niece. Dominic, you're back, and in the past 4 weeks, Alfonso's family has started to accuse you of molesting Tashana's daughter.
It was a post that got put into a group chat. Everybody started looking at it, peeping it, and then start saying, well, why didn't you test Dominic? Dominic's another male inside of the house. Why couldn't he get tested? But I look at it like, why should I get tested if I'm the one that brought it to your attention?
Why do you think it took Alfonso 4 weeks to come back?
He guilty. He know he guilty, Steve. He know he guilty like hell.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when I said in that last time you were here, I've never heard somebody be so evasive, story doesn't add up. I mean, I'm going to be shocked if he passes.
Listen, he's not going to pass this test.
Well, plus, if you're telling the truth, which you passed your lie detector test,
right?
What you saw,
Bro, so you did get a lie detector.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's not my first incident seeing him doing anything with any of them girls. It was another girl that he was in there, he had her on his leg, her legs was open, and he was shaking her on his leg. I had to come in the house and be like, come here, get down off his leg. Don't get on no man's leg, not even mine. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so Alfonso is back. Let's bring him out.
I feel like they're gonna fight as soon as he comes.
So check this out, man. Why you wait 3 or 4 weeks to come back?
Because I had to do it on my own time.
You had to do it on your own time, or was it for your job?
No, it wasn't. I called the show before my job being found out.
It was your job.
No,
it was
wasn't.
your job and people getting in your head.
No, nobody was in my head.
So what was it then, Fonzo?
I called the show before my job being found out.
Okay, so since we here, is you gonna pass this test?
Yes, I am.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass.
Is your idea to come back?
Yeah, it's my idea.
We were texting you.
Idea, man. You told the producers that was the wrong number.
Yeah, my producers were texting you, and you wrote back wrong number.
Something was wrong with my phone.
No,
Something was wrong with your phone. You know what was wrong with your phone? The thumbs that were pressing the numbers and letters.
Something was really wrong with my phone at the
You
time.
just didn't want to come back on this show, bro, because you know you guilty.
I'm not guilty.
You are.
Hey, did you like last time you were here? Did you like get on the plane and be like, woo, I dodged the bullet?
No.
No? You didn't feel that way?
No.
You didn't feel that way when the police told you the DNA evidence came back and it was inconclusive? You didn't go, woo,
No,
I dodged the bullet?
I know I ain't do it.
You know you didn't do it.
Yeah,
So I didn't see what I seen.
So,
I didn't.
No.
So how I passed the test then, bro?
Because
And you didn't pass the test.
because there's plenty of times where I had to move back onto the bed.
Hey, so Dominic's a liar.
Yeah.
That's what you saying.
And the little girl's a liar?
Yeah, because she had a chance to tell her own story on the stand.
She's a liar and Dominic's a liar.
She had a chance to
You're telling the truth.
I'm
You're
telling
the truth teller.
You're the liar, bro.
Let's bring
fuck
out
is going on
your
here?
girlfriend, your sister, and the mother of the child, Tashana.
How dare you do this to me? Why did you wait 4 weeks for you to come to the show? Why? Why did you wait 4 weeks? Huh? You wanted to come on your own time. That's what you wanted to do. You wanted to come on your own time. Why didn't you come when they called you? Text you. You talk about this was the wrong number. It wasn't no wrong number. If you wanted to clean your you would have did already.
That's why I'm here now.
4 weeks later though, right?
Do you want to tell your story on the Steve Wilkos show?
No.
Visit the
No,
link in the
Steve,
description
no.
to get my help. We asked you if you molested the little
What
girl. And we asked
No,
you,
Steve, I'm
did you ever
good,
touch
actually. I don't
Tashana's
wanna be
daughter
on this
for
show.
your own sexual gratification?
Dear God, no.
You answered no. And the result of your lie detector test is that you told the truth.
Again. We already knew that, though. He took my mask.
That was one of the things you wanted from our producers, right? You wanted him to take tests?
He bears what you guys say.
That's not the. I'm gonna leave it at that.
You still gonna
What?
lie.
That's not
He
the
passed
test. That's
what
not the
you
test
guys
I
say.
wanted. That's not the test I wanted.
Well, but that's
What is the
that's
test you
only-
wanted?
That's the only test that would matter if he molested the little
What the fuck
girl,
is the
right?
test you wanted?
The test I
Okay,
wanted.
well,
right.
we're not going to give you everything you want.
What test
The
did you
test he wanted, but he passed. He didn't touch my daughter. He passed, but that's not the test you wanted.
Okay,
That's your niece.
you took a lie detector test. See, this is the one I wanted.
This is the one I want
This is
too.
the one I wanted.
This is the one I want too. I want this test. Come on, Steve.
I didn't care about that one so much. I wanted this one. This one I've been waiting for 4 weeks. I'll be honest, I'm shocked that you came back. Maybe you're gonna pass. Because I know it's conclusive one way or the other. I don't know the result, but I do know we got a conclusive result for you. And we asked you, did you ever touch Tashana's daughter, your niece, for your own sexual gratification? You answered no. The result of your lie detector test is that you did not tell the truth.
There it is. There it is.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wow, that's a weird scream. Damn.
Yeah, going to jail. You're going to jail. You lied.
Damn.
That's your niece. Why? Well, guess what? Your ass going back to jail.
You are trifling I ever met.
I know I ain't do it.
No, you
I know I did
You're
it.
trifling.
I know I did it. But you didn't if I did it, why you guys still saying the truth?
You're a monster, bro. You're dead. You're going to jail.
I can't go. I already called I already talked to the people. I can't go to jail, but I can't.
Well, you can.
You can. I felt not guilty on.
Okay.
I already talked to them. You're dumb.
I'm dumb.
Yeah.
You were.
No way, bro.
You
You're
touched
dumb.
my daughter.
I told the truth.
And I'm dumb.
I
You
told the-
touched
but-
my daughter.
but you-
And I'm dumb.
I got found not
I'm
guilty
dumb.
for a reason.
I'm dumb.
For a
no,
reason.
you're dumb.
No,
She's
you're
right.
dumb.
You're a child
You're a
molester, but I'm
molester.
dumb.
That's
told
what
the
you
truth.
are.
A child molester.
I'm not that.
Thank you. Okay, she said
I'm
it.
not.
That test says otherwise.
It doesn't.
The very least,
The
you
test says
are
otherwise. It doesn't.
exposed now for what you are.
It
You
does,
are-
though. It did. It said you lied.
Everybody gonna know what
You are a child molester, and with that, you can get the hell off my stage.
Steve has been waiting to say that. Jerry waits for someone to play the ding 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 noise and just beat the shit out of each other. But Steve Wilkos, he'd be waiting to say, "Get the fuck off my stage."
I'm shocked he came back, but I'm glad he did. I was really pissed off that we couldn't get you the answers the last time you were here. Unfortunately, got the
Oh, you
well,
did?
I'm
Well, thank
glad-
you.
and,
She's
you know,
like, oh,
again,
did you? I don't fucking.
thank you,
Steven, I
producers,
don't
because they
fucking
worked
care. I
their
wanna
ass
kill
off to
that
get this
guy.
guy back there today.
I need more coffee. That's what I was gonna
And listen, it's terrible. It's a horrible thing that happened, but at least you know the truth now. I don't. Anybody with the right mind knew you didn't do it, but anybody that thinks that or said that, now you say, hey, I passed that. I wish you all luck in the world, and I hope the best for your little girl. Thanks for coming.
It hurts really bad. I've never thought my kids would be taken from me. Dale and I have been together for 15 years since we were teenagers, and he is definitely the love of my life. Everything was going great when we first got together. About 4 or 5 years into the relationship, we started having kids, and everything was still peachy until we just had rotten people come into our life and managed to get our kids taken. Dale is being accused of
I need to go
abusing my
fucking swap my
son,
laundry
my
as
older
well, so one
son,
more
by
minute.
putting a zip tie around his neck, punching him, giving him 2 black eyes, and making him spit up blood. I was at work that day. I had got home and noticed that my son had marks around his neck, marks around his eyes and his nose, and I started freaking out. So I went up and talked to him to see what was going on and where he got the marks from, and he wouldn't tell me. He was nervous and scared. I asked another family member that was in my household at the time, and he said that both of my boys were fighting over a big umbrella, an adult umbrella. And I guess my younger son had decided to get angry at my older son and smacked him in the face with it. The next day, CPS showed up at my door, and my older son had told the CPS worker that my husband had held him down and punched him in the eyes and held a zip tie around his neck. And I supposedly had cut it off. That never happened. There was never, when I got home, I had never seen a zip tie around my son's neck. I've never had come across my husband really abusing them. That's why I stand behind him 100% through this. And now mine and my husband's life was just ripped apart because of my children being taken from us for no reason at all. Dale would never hurt my kids. He is a good father, an awesome father. I haven't seen my kids in over 3 months. They're trying to charge me for failure to protect and neglect. And now they're trying to say that Dale had molested my daughter. I don't believe that allegation at all. I would have seen signs with my daughter being touched. She definitely would have came and told me if something was wrong. I know Dale didn't do this because I was always the one with my daughter.
I'm back.
I honestly think that my daughter was being coached. So Dale took a lie detector test to prove that he didn't abuse our son and molest my daughter or put a zip tie around my son's neck. And I'm also being tested for just not standing there and letting it happen. And when we both pass, It's gonna make me feel good, and I'm gonna go get my kids. I'm gonna go get my kids. I came home to the police and the CPS worker and a bunch of people at my house. And my kids were in the house. I came home to my son, and he had those marks around his eyes and the mark around his neck.
He had black eyes.
He had black eyes, yes.
And he had a mark around his neck, like what? Like somebody had tied something around his neck?
I had tried to ask him.
Did he now? We're not going to watch that one. That one does not seem fun at all. That one does not seem...
On the morning of July 30th, 2015,
even remotely
tragedy struck an entire family when a 1-year-old boy and a 2-year-old girl drowned in a backyard pool. Martha says she woke up at 11 a.m. and found her daughter and grandson unresponsive.
What the fuck?
During the aftermath of this tragedy, Martha has been accused of neglecting the children by doing drugs and partying the night before, as well as beating the children to death before placing them in the pool. The details of this story are horrific and shocking.
I'm going to
And now,
need to smoke some
Martha's
weed
ex
for this, man.
and her daughter want
I
answers.
need more sugar.
Well, I guess I'm bringing out Sean. How's the relationship with him?
I want him to take responsibility. Why do you abandon us?
I took responsibility for my actions. That's why I left
you left
to
us.
get away
You
from you.
abandoned
Because
us
look
from
at
the
you.
beginning.
You can't even function.
No.
You don't ever take responsibility for
why didn't you
anything
fix
do.
the house so the kids
It
would
was
be
my
safe?
job to fix the house.
You're
When I
the
walked
dad.
in there.
You're the dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out
Dude,
getting high.
traditional
I was out
gender
getting high, you know
marriage
what?
roles, it's
But
fucking gay,
I wasn't
dude.
getting
Shut the
high
fuck
when
up
my
about
babies
it.
were drowning in the
No.
pool.
You're supposed to be the one for taking the stupid Lee lines and this bullshit as the mom. You're supposed to be protecting them.
Yeah, call it what you want. I might have been hitting the pipe the whole day, but you know what? It wasn't my watch, it was yours. And you couldn't keep it.
Not something I believe in, by
So
the
you
way.
got
Children,
because
that
of
is.
you.
I don't believe in
Martha,
children.
you
They don't
came
exist.
and Dan gave
No,
you that
but like traditional gender roles. I don't
assessment
believe
test,
I don't believe
deem
that.
whether you were
That's
being
really stupid to fall
truthful
back on
or
and be like,
untruthful.
well, you should have fixed the fucking thing.
And he
Maybe
asked
you should have been
you,
watching
did you
the kids
ever
too, you know
strike
what I mean?
either Shayna and Ashton up to 1 week before they drowned in
Shayner?
the pool? She answered no, and that result was deemed truthful.
Shayner?
Did you put or throw
Shayner? That's not a
either
name.
of those children in the pool the day they
That is not a
drowned?
name. Sorry, no
You
offense.
answered no. That
That's
result
not a
was
name.
deemed credible.
What did he say? The result
Did you
was
drink
credible?
alcohol the night before the children drowned?
Why does that have
You
relevancy?
answered no. The result was deemed truthful.
What is that relevancy for that here, though?
Did you participate in any illegal substance the night before the children drowned? You answered no. The result was deemed untruthful.
You took crack, probably.
Were the
meth.
bathroom and
That's what these
bedroom
people look
doors
like they like to do.
secured
They look like they like to
the
do
way
that.
you described? You answered
smoke
yes.
shop. I would
and
know.
the result is deemed untruthful.
I sold a lot of
Right, because the
GPs.
cops went over and over and over again with the scenario.
And the
You are a liar, you are a drug addict, and you caused the death of your daughter and your grandson.
I'm done.
Oh, fuck.
And with that, you can be done. She can walk off my stage, and she can go lead the life that she's been living.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, it comes down to Denasia, that you
Oh
really
my
have
God.
no idea how this happened to your son.
No, I don't.
Okay.
If I did,
He's accused of
I
murdering
wouldn't
your
be here right
baby,
now.
and you still love
Well,
him.
a lot of people say that.
The title of this was Insanely Disturbing Fails. They've all been about kids dying. Steve, who the fuck edits your compilations,
Denasia
brother?
is
Or who
facing
titles
charges.
them?
This is an ongoing
This should have been
case.
called like who?
If she fails
How
to
many
abusing or
babies
allowing
can you
abuse to
stomach
your son,
watching having
what will
die? Like
you do?
She won't get no contact.
What the fuck?
She won't get no video chat. She won't see him. It'll be all me, full custody. I want in my house.
Good. I'm gonna rip a dab of this RS11.
All right, Denasia, you came here and took
Oh
a lie
my
detector
Lord.
test.
What the fuck?
And your lie detector test is broken up into two categories. One for your son, and then one with your other children. The first one we're going to read is about the youngest son, the one that has all these injuries. And we asked you, do you know for sure who caused any of those injuries to your youngest son?
Right, brother.
You answered no. The results for that question is extreme deception indicated.
Oh no!
Did you cause any of those injuries to your
I
youngest
can't imagine
son?
why.
You answered no. Extreme deception indicated.
Extreme deception?
Did you ever witness Clinton causing any of those injuries to your youngest son?
Clinton?
You answered no, and you did not tell the truth.
What does this extreme deception
Is that
mean?
Clinton
That
or
you're
is
lying.
it another person?
Okay, so we're gonna have to do another one. Because there's no way in
You're
hell.
going to tell me you really didn't know what extreme deception
I'm
meant?
going to tell you that I kind of figured that if I came out here, that was going to happen. I trusted your lie
Why?
detector test.
Why did you know that was going to happen?
If anything would have happened, then I wouldn't, bro.
Why, do you think we want to portray you in a bad light?
It
I mean, a
is
little
show.
bit, probably.
You can
but-
say, yeah, this is a TV show, but this TV show has my name on it, my reputation.
Bro said,
okay?
don't fucking sully my name, bitch.
And if every
Is
walk
the other
of
dude
life
Clinton? I
I've ever
cannot
had,
tell. I
whether it
cannot
was being a
tell.
Marine,
Who's
or being
Clinton?
a police officer.
Who's
or being
Clinton? The
a
one that
talk
beat the
show host.
fucking kid to death?
Nobody's
Is that
ever
Clinton?
ever
Also,
said,
is that Clinton
I
on
perjured
stage right now?
myself,
Because he's
or I
really
lied,
calm
or I
for
fabricated
getting
a
accused
story.
of murdering
Never.
a baby.
And
Or
I
is that the
would
baby's
never
real dad or something?
have these results portrayed a certain way. We just read them. We don't make the results. You make the
I
results.
will most definitely be going somewhere else.
This all started 2 weeks ago when Trevor's
I will
ex,
most definitely
Madison,
be going
and her
somewhere
daughter
else.
stayed the
Well,
night
they're
with
not
Trevor
putting you
and
on the
Tiffany.
show if you guys.
And just 2 days later, Trevor was being accused of molesting
Did you
his
hurt our 2-year-old daughter that night? What?
I think that
What is
Madison's mother or the family
this was
is
biggest,
coaching
like most
my
disturbing
daughter to
fails.
say that,
I
or
expected
something
like
truly happened
marriages.
to my daughter, and if it did happen, I need to figure it out
Not-
ASAP.
The night
dead
that you go over
children,
there, spend the
man.
night.
What?
Everybody's cool.
Yeah, we're cool. We're watching movies. Like I said, I got food for everybody. I bought them cigarettes.
Before this incident comes about,
Every time I have my
Trevor,
friends over, I'm always like,
how
you guys want a
do
sixer,
you rate
12
him as a
pack,
father when he's
24
interacting with
pack,
his daughter? Is
should
he
we get a
loving?
bottle?
Is he caring?
Do we need to buy a
Is
carton
he a
of
good
cigarettes?
dad?
I mean, he's a good dad when he's present. Like when he's like with her. Like, but just in general, I don't suggest him to be a good
He's
dad.
not
Like, I don't-
supportive enough for
Wait,
you.
No, like, all right, go get mommy the pull-ups and wipes. And she goes and gets me the pull-ups and wipes. And before I can't even touch her or lay her down to check her out, she's like, fingers. And her fingers are right here. And I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, and she won't spit it out. She's like, fingers, I'm hurt, fingers. I'm like, what's wrong? And I asked her about 3 times what's wrong. And I found her, I'm like, who did it? I lay her down on the bed. I'm looking at her, I'm like, who did it? She's like, Daddy's mean. He touched my body. I had to take her to her doctor the next day.
And what did
The
the doctor
doctor
say?
looked at her and said that he didn't see no bruising or anything, but if she's saying it, it has to be happening.
What if Trevor fails today?
Steve,
Kill him.
it's
Kill
gonna
him.
be bad. He's going to jail. I'm pushing it. This is why I'm here. Like I said before, CPS, I still haven't had a phone call. I haven't talked to not a CPS
I've been like,
worker.
I can't
Nobody.
tell you
And
that,
it's 2
Jerry.
weeks later. This is a serious
then it becomes like
situation. My kid is
premeditated
being
at that point,
sexually
you know what I
touched
mean?
by
I can't-
somebody.
Can't tell you what's going
Bro,
on.
you never, I would never do
Bro,
that.
my kid means everything. Don't come get
Nah,
him.
bro, I would never-
I
dog,
don't
you
care.
know that, bro.
No, I don't know that, bro.
You know I
I
never
don't
touched
know
her.
that. My kid means everything
She
to me,
was a
Trevor.
woman.
My kid loves her daddy, and now she's scared of you,
Why would you
bro.
say that?
Now she's scared of you. I'm here for answers my damn self.
Would it be fair to say that you're really not living up to your responsibilities?
Yeah, I'm not living up to my responsibility.
And
I
why
didn't know
don't?
that.
But why don't you?
I've been stressed. I've been up without a father.
This is his excuse
It's
all
not-
the time. I'm
it's not really an
depressed.
excuse.
I'm stressed. What you depressed about?
I just need-
Your excuse was I'm depressed because I don't have my kids in my life. You choose not to have
You
your
don't
kids
let me
in
have
your
my daughter. We take her to her house, to Easter.
Yeah.
And your mom was like, no, you're
Your
taking my
family
baby
has
over.
literally seen my kid a handful of times since she's
Because
been
you-
born.
y'all won't let them.
She doesn't know them.
She don't know them because you don't give me a chance to let them know them.
Know them.
So the one night that she needs to come over,
Wow, these people
it sounds
always end
like
up hitting
the
each
only
other.
reason
It's
why you let her
crazy,
come over
bro.
because
Like,
she's
what the
got something
fuck?
off her. She's got some
Why are you willing
fast
to do it on
food and
like
some
live
cigarettes,
television? I guess not
and
live,
then
but
you
like
let her come
television, where other like
No,
hundreds
Because
of
at
people,
first
thousands,
she said no,
millions
Trevor,
even
don't
of
say
people
it.
are
I
seeing
said
that.
no,
Like that's
because
crazy.
No,
told
but
me
then
no.
and I was like, tell Tiffany to call me.
She doesn't feel
But when I
comfortable
offered, shut the hell up for a second, because I'm talking.
She does not
And
feel
I'm just
comfortable
gonna,
with
like,
me
this
being
is-
around my ex.
When they spend the night, were you ever alone with your daughter?
I was never alone with her.
You're never
but
alone.
she told me to go take her to the bathroom. I told her no.
Yeah, you're
I don't
you're
like
the
taking her to the bathroom.
dad.
I don't like smelling poop. I
Then
don't
you
like
should have been like,
changing.
I'm not
But I
comfortable.
did. I took her to the bathroom.
I'm not
Sat her on the
comfortable.
toilet, sat on the top of the steps.
Why-
When she got
so
done,
do
I
you
took her right
think-
downstairs.
do
Then
you-
you should have said, I'm not comfortable.
Do you
I
think
had to
Madison and her mother are making this up?
I feel like her mother's is coaching her to say it, or something really happened to her and
no.
something did. I need to find out ASAP.
Has this affected your relationship with Tiffany at
I
all?
don't know what the fuck is
It
going on.
has
here.
affected a little bit because
Probably.
it made her
This is
ask
probably why
questions.
she's probably one of your cousins.
It made her
Tiffany.
ask questions to her kids, but her kids.
Because she
told her
has
no.
kids.
Yeah,
And now that you're accused of doing this to your own kid, she was
but she
worried.
support me though, do it all.
She's supporting a child molester.
Do you have a baby with
Yes, I do.
Tiffany?
She's supporting
Why
a
do you keep
child
having
molester.
kids if you can't support any of them? Really be a man and stop getting these young girls pregnant when you got nothing off
I literally
them.
bust my ass off.
Damn, a lot of y'all hate hearing that.
You're accusing of these things, don't matter. You're a parent. You're a parent, right? You're a parent, right? You're a parent, right? Don't look at
You don't believe he's done this?
I don't. I've been with him for 2.5 years. He never gave me any reason to believe that he would ever touch a child. Or do anything to hurt a
Okay,
child.
I get it, but also like I don't think many people who
Then
like
he's gonna have to deal
try
with
to,
the consequences.
you know, molest and or rape
No, I
children are
wouldn't. I
going to
would
give you
protect
very
my
many
babies
like,
and just move
oh
on
hey,
with
by
my
the
life.
way, just so you know, I do want to like, you know, touch
Any
you. Like
parent
I don't think they
would
tell
believe
you
your
that.
kid over anybody.
If they
Tiffany.
do, I feel like it'd
When
be
you
like
came
in
out on
search
this
of
stage,
help, and
you
I
looked
would
just as
call
sick
like
as him.
adult
You look
protective
just as
services
bad.
on them or something.
You're a
I don't
parent.
know.
I am a
But, oh, you're having.
parent.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I'm gonna.
Yes, I would.
Just
No
call
matter
real
what.
quick, and we're
That's all I want to
gonna.
hear. I don't
We'll
want to
get you
hear
done.
it.
Did you fabricate the story that your daughter said that Trevor
But like it's the
touched
same
her
thing as like people who are like,
inappropriately?
you know, addicts.
You answered
know what I mean?
no.
They're not gonna like be like, I'm.
Do you have
helplessly
knowledge of your
addicted to
mother
drinking
fabricating the
alcohol.
story
They're
that
not-
your
no one
daughter
comes up to you
told
and
her
says that. If they
that
do, though, it's a
Trevor
crime.
touched her inappropriately? You answered no. The
And
results
that's
of those
means
questions
it's okay
came
to
back the
51-50
same.
it.
And they
Don't
came
do
back that Madison told
That is
the
just okay to
truth.
swap them.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not really. Don't do that.
Thank you.
Trevor, you came here and you took a lot
Can
of
you,
detective
for the love
tests.
of God, Steve, read if he did it or not? I
And we
need to
asked
know. Jesus.
Did you ever touch your
I've
daughter
been heating this dad for like
your
30 or
own
40 seconds,
sexual
just waiting
gratification?
for you to answer if this guy's
You
fucking
answered
guilty
no,
of being a rapist.
and the
or not.
results for your lie detector test is that you did not tell the truth.
Uh-oh, piece of shit. Uh-oh, rapist piece of shit. Let me retake the test. Why do they always say that? I don't think they've ever said that on like Jerry Springer or anything. It's only just this one. They go, like, let me retake it. Please. He's got like the anime face when it's just like a single panel, and there's just like
We
one
don't
thing.
need to
and it's
retest.
just pathetic.
We've tested you 3 times.
We've tested you 3 times.
So,
Wait, is that what he fucking said?
We don't need to retest. We've tested you 3 times.
I've never
And
touched
you
my daughter.
failed. Okay. So I'm curious to
It's
you.
not true. You know that.
So what we have is a story of a little girl telling her mother and her grandmother that her father touched her. Okay.
He's never been alone with
Never been alone with her. Never touched her.
So knowing this, what are you going to do?
I have no choice. What am I supposed to do? I got my kid. I have babies to worry about too.
The good thing about you appearing on the show is we've had a lot of success when people come on the show that we get people prosecuted for the crimes they commit, okay?
Oh,
So what
it's
I'm
not the cop, that makes sense.
So, I'm would advise you, when you get home, that you need to tell the authorities that your parents on the show on how he failed this test 3 times, okay?
You did this to have a free trip.
No, I was never touching. You think I'll come here if I touch my daughter?
Yeah, I think you would.
Yeah, I think you would. Yeah, I think you would too, because I think a lot of you think you're gonna lie your way through it. By the way, these things aren't like used in court.
You're not a guy that I would want in anybody's lives
I don't
that I know.
know.
Or
A lot of you strike me
about.
as people who
I
believe they
certainly
could lie
wouldn't
to like
want my
something
young
that's
daughter
testing
dating
you. You think you're fucking
because you
Azula or
contribute
whatever.
nothing except
Goddamn, Abigail watched
that
everything
you
talks
can't
like I can
support.
tell she's
I
not.
know
She's like, I'm a,
not only you do
I'm a
not
purple
support
polka
them,
dotted gorilla bear or some shit
that you
like
have
that.
these
And she's
kids,
like,
you're a
damn.
piece of and I hope you
She's telling the truth, I guess.
You're living with this guy. And I do believe these results. I believe he's a child molester. But I don't know if you're real serious about when you get home throwing him out.
I have to. I can't lose my babies.
Yeah.
Not losing.
I can't. Yes, because
You don't
they
want
would
to
be
damage.
I know. They would. I don't want them to have them. I don't want them taken away. I can't lose my kids. That's my world. That's all I got. Then leave him alone. Make him shut up. Make him shut up.
Please don't be the typical thing we get where you're crying here, and when you walk off the stage, you're back in bed with him tonight. I hope that.
I hope not.
And
I hope
hear
that
from
not
you that,
as well. I
we
don't
wanna
know.
Update the story. I want to hear that this guy's been arrested, that he's been charged, and that this guy, serves some time for what he did to your children. I wish you both the luck. Please let us know what happens.
Holy Christ.
I'm being accused of my daughter's death. It's time for me to vindicate myself. 25 years of walking
did my
around
father
and people
rape
think
me
that
and
I'm
murder
some
my
kind
sister?
of
This is
child
not
killer.
the most
When my
disturbing
daughter
fails.
was 2
This
years
is
old,
like
I
actual
spanked
real
my daughter with a small belt on her buttocks and her legs. And after I spanked her, she was running around with my other kid. Man, I go to work. I come
I
back
don't
later.
know. I can't. No. Did my husband rape a teenager is the next one. Oh my fucking God, bro.
Isn't that kind of odd that the guy that you're
I don't
ends up
want
being
to
your
believe
father-in-law?
him.
It's okay though.
These are not fails, bro. Like,
So
these
that's
are
what-
like
so you
failures
just
of
said that.
like.
Do you think it's possible that he didn't do this?
I don't know. I
But
don't
I mean,
know,
isn't
bro.
that
Like,
kinda
these
odd?
are not like fails in like the sense that it means, though. Like, I can't fucking. Your ex was abusing your boys, as you know. Steve, I need to know if he molested my 3-year-old daughter. They're all about this. They're all about it. Brother, no, this is insanity, bro. You can't do this to me. Acts of incest stories is actually probably going to make me feel less bad than that. That's
Incest.
crazy.
This story begins with siblings
Oh my
that
God,
were separated as children. Jennifer and Donald are blood brother and sister, and were overjoyed when they found each other as adults. But now, their family believes they are having sex, and that Jennifer's year-old son belongs to her brother Donald.
I was taking notice that they were just a little too close, having their arms around each other, rubbing each other's back.
They have the same father, same mother. These are your brother and sister.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
Sick. It made me just want to puke. Nothing but fire. Excuse me? I am not sleeping with him, and I know. Whatever.
Did she say you're nothing but a whore? I am not sleeping with him?
looks exactly like Donald.
Who is the father of your child?
I have no clue. I slept with 2 other guys prior.
So during the time
2
you were
others,
living with
so you
Donald,
did sleep
you were
with
having
him?
sex with 2 other men.
Yes.
Did you ever have sex with Donald?
No.
But you just said 2 other guys.
I'm not perfect, and
Meaning
I wasn't
besides
in a state of mind.
Did you sleep with your brother?
Yes.
You did sleep.
I was.
Would Donald be the father of your child?
There might be a possibility.
That's a possibility. If Donald turns out to be the father of your child, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
I really don't know.
Your other sister right
I
now
don't
is
know,
crazy.
man. What do you do in that?
Your other sister Anna Did you ever admit to her that you slept with your brother? Could you ever patch things up with your sister and your brother?
Fuck?
She's got to stop lying. She's got to stop. She's got to stop
And you could
telling the
accept
truth
her
somewhere.
still in your life.
Yes, but she's got to stop lying.
You answered no, that you haven't had sex with them in the last 30 days, physical contact, and the results are you did not tell the truth.
Another lie.
Do you have romantic feelings for your sister? He answered no. He did not tell the truth.
Dog, what?
In the last month,
why is he walking around the
have you
back
had
like,
any sexual physical contact with your sister? He answered no. You did not tell the truth.
He never lied.
No matter what the outcome of this DNA test, no matter what
these people do
the
mad,
outcome
man.
of
Like
the
that dude is
situation with your sister,
crazy in the back right now.
I'm saying it right now. Whatever professional help that we can get you, provide you, therapist, counselor, somebody to help you. I believe that this situation is still going on.
Crazy,
I don't think it's going to be good for you or your brother. And I strongly would say after the show's over that you get some help for the situation. Your brother Donald is the father of your child.
That's freaking disgusting! I'm done! I'm freaking done! I'm done! I'm done! You freaking, you're disgusting! Okay? You're filthy!
I suspect Lisa and her 19-year-old son, JaVale,
Gross as fuck.
is having
God
sex.
damn, lady, you sound like a chihuahua.
Taking a shower multiple
Mother
times in
accused
a
of sex
day.
with her son.
I'm on the phone
This
with
isn't
her.
even like-
She's talking about,
This
I gotta
isn't
get in
even
the
like
shower. I'm saying,
Jerry
it's
Springer
in the middle of the
borderline
day, you know what I'm saying?
incest
You gotta
sort
get in
of
the
shit
shower.
where it's
You
like
just took one this
sometimes their
morning,
second,
now you
third
gotta take
cousin
one
still
this
incest. Don't do
afternoon.
that. That's fucking
Then the
gross.
son, JaVale,
But like this is
he
like
don't go to work,
fucking
so
father
it lead them to
and
a law.
daughter and like.
First thing I saw is when her
Maybe.
19-year-old son,
I think it
JaVale,
actually
walked
kinda
up
made
to
me
her
gag a little bit
from
in there.
behind, like their girlfriend and boyfriend. So he walks up behind her and he just, her stomach.
I think it's because I
grabbed
read
like
it
this,
off the screen
kissed
while
on her
saying
neck.
it. I just couldn't.
You know what I'm saying? Then look at me like, this my woman. She playing it off like he just being a kid and he just trying to make you mad. That's all he doing. I approached her and I said, mother and son shouldn't do stuff like that. So JaVale's room is right across from the washer and dryer. It's like sometimes she just make up something to wash. She goes down to the basement where the laundry room is at, and JaVale's room is at, about maybe 3-4 times in a day. You know what I'm saying? It's not that many clothes that you have to wash. When he's not there, she's not going down there. It's always some jumping and running and stuff like that. You know, it's one time when I walked in the kitchen, they both just jumped. You know what I'm saying? Lisa was bent over and JaVale was like right behind her, and then she just jumped up, and I'm like, what's going on here? And
What
she
the
said, oh,
fuck
nothing.
is
I'm
going
looking in
on
the pantry,
here?
getting something out the pantry. JaVale just stood there. He didn't say anything. I asked him what's going on. He didn't say nothing. He just stood there, you know. He got his boxers on. She got a gown on. She have nothing under there, you know. And to me, it's like easy access. You know, when JaVale girlfriend, Micaiah come around, Lisa act like she real jealous, and she just walked through the house mad, till the girl is gone. There was one time when JaVale needs some money, and Lisa told him that, you know what you gotta do? You gotta do something strange for a piece of change. And I'm like, what? I said, what you mean by that? To me, it means you gotta give it up.
Yeah, what the fuck you mean by that?
Well, I need to get to the bottom of this today.
My supposed wife? Like, what the...
Or is she a pervert or something like that?
Is she a pervert or something
I
like
have to
that?
get away with a person like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I can't be around someone like that.
Seems like she is.
Family like that.
That's your
Is he a child also? Like I feel like we haven't gone. He doesn't look like a child, per se.
That is not true. And I am the one that called the show because I am sick and tired of him seeing that I am sleeping with my son. I can't talk to nobody on the phone unless Kevin is behind me. I can't talk to none of the kids or none of my kids in the house. He's the one, he like younger women, because when I met him, he told me he was born in 77, come to find out he was born in 67. He told me he had 3 kids, come to find out it's 23 kids. I was told 23 kids.
Let's run that back. Hold on. He said it was what, and it turned into what?
67. He told me he had 3 kids, come to find out it's 23
Motherfucker,
kids.
minus
I was
20
told
kids off the
that
off.
it
I
was
was gonna say off the kill
23
count. That is not what I meant.
I was
Off the
told
off
that
the
it was more than that.
off the board for some
we have
reason.
a son together that's 4 years old.
Before this accusation of you sleeping with your son, how was your relationship with Kevin?
It was rocky because a family member had told me they had seen Kevin in an area where he lived, and
baby
he was
mama lived?
texting me, and he had told me that he was visiting his cousin. So I got into the vehicle and I drove up. And he was coming out the door and he was texting me and I was like, okay, am I cooking you something to eat? And he was like, yeah, you're cooking me something to eat. And I was like, who is that? And he was like, that's my cousin. I'm like, well, let's go back and see. I want to see who she is. So he blocked me off while I couldn't see who she is. So I went right back around the block. Okay. I'm like, do you have a baby back, Kevin? She was like, yeah, I have a baby. I said, you lied to me. That's your baby mama. Yeah, it is. So that was another one that I found out about. Right. He gave me a ring. Right. And I was told he gave the other girl the ring. He gave me a ring and took the ring and said one of my kids took the ring back. So this is the second ring.
So he gave you a ring and then he took it, but he said he blamed it on one of your kids.
Yeah, I think he gave it to the other woman.
Why do you want to be with this guy?
Steve is laughing.
It's love. You know what I'm saying? But
no,
at this
it's
point,
it's kind of crazy love, though.
Yeah,
it's
that's
crazy
not.
love. But at this point, I don't. You know, I thought about it all the way here, and I'm thinking, you know, I'm saying he needs help. He's the one needs help.
Okay, let's just go down the list because I'm going to assume that you're not sleeping with your son.
No.
Okay.
Are we gonna do a lie detector test?
He says you sneak into your son's room.
That's not true.
Can we do a lie detector?
You don't sneak in there?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Did we do a lie detector?
He says you do more laundry than usual because his room is near the laundry room.
No, I do not.
Is his room near the laundry room?
His room is near the laundry room.
Okay. He says your son hugs you from behind and kisses you on your neck.
That's a lie.
Okay. He doesn't do that?
No.
But even if he did, if I went up behind my mother and gave her a kiss on the cheek, like, you know, hey, Mom, is that something wrong with that?
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, you know, he thinks that you act like a jealous girlfriend when your son's girlfriend, Akaya, comes over.
That's
Do you get
not
jealous
true.
when she comes over?
No, I'm the one invited her over there.
Right. Now, Kevin admits he cheated on you. You got another one pregnant 3 years ago.
Well, I think it's another one, a younger son than both of the one that we got now.
So you still think he's still cheating?
Yeah, and I think he has another child.
He's living a double life, right?
Exactly.
You think I don't know what you and your son doing?
I don't give a.
Yes, you do.
No,
yes,
no,
you do.
you are lying. You are the one cheating. You are the one got more than one woman. Do you know how many kids you got?
Child, that's what you do.
You pick all the women. That's what you do.
He got right in her face. That's extra. Hey, remember, guys. Remember, Steve is a cop. Don't do that in front of him. He's probably still like a mandated reporter or something.
Of course, she should be sleeping with her son, right?
That was a lot of yelling.
Right. Okay. Why do
I'd be
you
feeling
stay
crazy
with a woman if you believe is sleeping with her son?
Because I want to see it with my own eyes. That's the only reason I stick around, because I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to
You want to hear the truth.
I want to see it. That's why I stick
You want to
around.
catch them sleeping?
You want to catch him fucking?
Something
Yeah.
wrong.
What?
I'm saying to let me know that's
Yeah.
going
What?
on.
You want to catch?
That's
You
where
want to
I got the clarity. You know what I'm saying? I got the clarity.
Well, will this give you clarity today?
This will give me clarity today.
Will
because
it,
I'm saying
though?
what they're
Because-
doing is wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's some sick
I
stuff.
don't
You
know
can't
now
sleep with
though.
your
Like
son.
if it's true,
You know
you
what I'm
can't
saying?
though, but she's not.
That's what she
Or
said.
she doesn't seem
You know what I'm
like
saying?
she.
She tell
I
me
mean,
the
let's
same
see.
thing.
Let's
I'm saying I
wait for
calls
that.
on the phone sometimes, and I know he at the house with her, and I'm saying I hear moaning and groaning on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on? Nothing.
Wait, so you call her?
Wait,
she's like,
who
hey,
you
honey,
doing what now?
and
Who
then
you
she's
doing what? Oh wait, this is the fucking resin.
She do that. She do that.
Why?
I fucking scooped it like I was gonna take a dab.
Why would she even answer the phone?
Because she know that I know that her son is there and she there, so she don't want me to
But
think
what
that
did
there's
she
something
say?
going on.
Hey, the phone's ringing. Let's stop for a second.
She ain't gonna do that.
And you say Javal taunts you?
I ain't gonna say he has taunt me. You know what I'm saying? He, like I said, he walks up behind her, hold her like this, and I'm saying, then he kiss on her neck, and he'll look at me like this my woman. When she walk around the corner, he doing this. You know what I'm saying? He looking around the corner at her butt. I'm saying she bent over, he's there looking at her butt. You know what I'm saying? He doing all those different things. And that ain't normal for a son.
Aren't you making all this up to deflect from all your sexual activity?
I cheated on her because the stuff that she do is the reason why. And I brought it to her attention. I said,
I cheat on you because you sleep with your son?
No. because she's sleeping around with other guys. It's not just her son, it's other
she's
guys.
sleeping around with everybody.
She's sleeping with other guys. She do sleep with other guys.
You sick.
There was some...
You sick.
No, you sick.
You sick.
You sick. You sick. I ain't worried about nothing. You act all...
I got you.
You ain't got nothing.
I got you.
You ain't got nothing.
Sick.
You sick.
You're sick.
You sick.
You're
You sick.
I can't. Don't do that.
Sick. You sick. You sick. You sick.
You can't. Don't fight me.
Your woman.
You sick. This is my mother.
So what? If that's your damn mother, then why you kissing on her neck then? Why you kissing on her neck then? Because you sick.
Sure.
Can I give you?
Why you sitting on her lap?
Can I give you a hug? Oh. That was a rather interesting way of de-escalating the
I
situation.
don't believe that you and your mother
can I have a hug?
are having sex. Okay? I don't believe it.
Not interested. This is like a very valid way to
whoever he wants
de-escalate
to,
a situation of
and he's
being
making
like,
up the story
I want to hit him right now, but
to cover
here
his
to help
bad
the
behavior.
situation. Can I get
Okay. Do you have sex with your mom?
No.
Do you kiss her on the neck?
No.
Do you
have sex with your mom?
to be with her?
No.
Do you like Kevin?
No.
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 And what if he is cheating on your mom?
He gotta go.
Yeah.
Out the door.
I've been with JaVale for 3 years, and in 3 years, I have seen nothing. And you know what type of girlfriend I am. If he's doing something, I'ma find out. So
you're not gonna find
out. Oh my God. Oh, I thought
When you first heard of this,
I thought she was in a relationship with the dad, Kevin.
She told me, we were in the car, she picked me up from work to take me to the house. I'm like, you kidding? Like, this not going on.
What do you think of Kevin?
Michai?
You met him.
What's that?
You met him. He dead. He don't do nothing. He just laughed.
He's a what?
He's a deadbeat. Don't take. You don't even know how many kids he got.
Apparently it's 23. 24 now.
I
They have a
mean,
baby.
why don't we all agree if Kevin fails, you need to get out of that
He
relationship?
needs to go divorce.
Absolutely.
JaVale. We asked JaVale, have you ever had any sexual physical contact with your mother, Lisa? He answered no. Have you ever had sexual intercourse with your mother, Lisa? He answered no. The results came back the same to each question, and it came back that JaVale told the truth.
How you feel? How you feel?
No.
How you feel? Dumb.
How you feel? Dumb.
You shut up. You shut up. You shut up.
Lisa, we asked you, we gave you a lie detector test. We
One
asked
of them
you,
looks like a real
have
chubby
you ever had
Coolio, and the other
sexual
dude
physical
stands up like
contact with
NBA
your son,
young boy.
JaVale? You answered no. Have you ever had sexual
I feel like we know who's
intercourse
gonna win
with your son, JaVale? You answered no. Since you've been in a relationship with Kevin, have you had any sexual activity whatsoever, contact or intercourse with any other males? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Lisa told the truth.
Okay. Oh, she also.
Kevin took a lie detector test. Kevin took a lie detector test, and we asked him.
So how did Kevin's lie detector?
Besides 2 other females in the past year, have you had sexual physical contact with any other females besides Lisa? He answered no. Besides 1 other female in the past year, have you had sexual intercourse with any other females besides Lisa? He answered no. Since you've been with Lisa, have you knowingly gotten more than that 1 other female pregnant? He answered no. The results of his lie detector test came back all the same, and the results are that Kevin did not tell the truth.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a surprise. Oh man. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, beat his ass. Beat Kevin's ass. Beat Kevin's ass. Beat Kevin's ass. Beat Kevin's ass. He's gonna tell me to get the fuck out.
Get him out! Get him out!
He's already gone. He's already off stage. Hey!
My question is you.
Get the fuck out!
You seemed surprised.
Yeah, why
I know
did you...
about 1. Not no 2.
And then it turned out to be more.
About the child.
I knew about, like I said, I know about 1 child, but like I said, I think it's other after me and her.
Okay. So you deserve to be happy, right?
I do.
And the only way you're going to be happy is if you do lose Kevin. So will you let us know eventually and give us a call and say, I did it?
Okay.
Will you let us know eventually?
I was in a sexual relationship with my father for 2 months. After I turned 14, my dad decided he wanted to be in my life, so I gave him a chance and decided to go stay with him for just the summer. And he started to get into hardcore drugs, got me to do drugs with him. He asked me if I wanted to try meth. I said no, why would you even ask me that? And he's like, just try it. It's the best feeling in the world. I didn't like it the first time, and then I got to do it more, and then I liked the feeling of it.
And then I did it
thought,
more.
Well, if my dad's doing it, then why can't I, you know? My dad and I bonded after doing meth together. I didn't feel like a daughter to him after that. I felt more of a friend. One night after me and my dad got high, we were sitting in a relative's bed, just like father and daughter would. I didn't think anything was gonna happen, any sexual. I never thought of my dad in a sexual manner. And then one night we were laying there and he started to like cuddle me, and he started rubbing his upper body towards mine, and then I started doing it back thinking it was okay because I wasn't really thinking at the time. He kissed me and got on top of me, and then the next night he started unbuttoning his pants, and so I did the same, and he told me to get on top of him, so I did. After the first time we had sex, it was something we did every day. He taught me things that I've never even done or seen, sexual positions that I've never heard of before.
Wait. Yeah, we don't need to. We'll
Showed on
next time.
Facebook of the cousin or whatever. And I'm like, well, where you get the, like, what was the idea come from? He's like, oh, the tattoo artist just freestyled it. Then it got these initials on it. The girl name is the initials that's on his chest. So I'm like, he's steady lying about it. But however,
How would you even lie
after
about something
I
that's
had
so
my
obvious?
son, we got back together. Because that's the only man I ever been with. It was in love, you know, I'm young. So I lose my job. I moved out of my hometown. I left Reggie where he was at. Because we wasn't.
Left Reggie where he was
there
at.
for like 7 months by myself. Reggie found where I was at. Like I would block
That's
him from
concerning
calling,
as
texting,
fuck.
all
Wait,
types
what
of
do you
stuff. This is
mean?
crazy.
What do you mean you left him and then
He
after a
begged
month he
and
found where you were
cried
at?
and
That's
to be
super
back together.
concerning.
His family, this is what he wanted.
What?
So I'm like, okay, we could do this. So I help him get a job.
Dude.
He gets a job. What do you do?
What the
That's
fuck?
with a coworker. Girl. I about lost my mind. Like they supposed to have sex one time.
Found
like,
where
she's
you
supposed to
live.
woke him out
You
his
got
sleep,
him a
he
job,
stopped her.
and then
Whatever.
he cheated on
I
you?
put him out. He just won't leave me alone. I
Put him
wanna
out
be my
again.
family.
He's
I
gonna
love
come back
y'all,
again.
like
He's gonna be
that.
like, hey, I'm back.
No, you're not teaching my son how to be a man. You're teaching him to dog women. Like, that's not right. I
That's all the
feel
point.
used.
You teaching him how to dog
And
women.
Reggie
That's
know where
not-
my heart is
that's not
because he's the only man I ever been with. Like, I've
But-
been with him since I was 16. So I think Reggie take how I feel for him for granted. Like, if he passed, I just take the test. Which I highly doubt, but
Yeah, I
if he
also highly doubt
does,
he's
then
going
maybe we can work on something. Because I mean, what girl would want her family, you know?
I'm here to win Kiki back, man. Try to get my family back, man.
Nah.
And why don't you
Sounded like a
have
cat, like when you get like a really old cat, like a really old fat
It was
cat
like-
that's just like.
we was
Instead of
young,
doing a
you know, we was
meow.
together 7 years. You know, I met Kiki when I was like, she was 16.
I keep
knew
thinking
her,
he's
so
saying I make
it was
Kiki, like he's
you know,
laughing
we
or
was on
some
and
shit,
off,
and I'm
you know,
like,
we
what
got
the
serious.
fuck is
Two
he
years
on
later,
right
found out
now?
she
What
was
is he talking
pregnant with my
about?
son. I
You
was
know, last time I
excited,
met
you know,
Kiki, bro,
it was
was
my
just
first
with her,
baby
so I
mom
know
child.
he doesn't be with her, bro. Kiki
About
and
6
with
months
Kiki,
into the
bro.
pregnancy, you know, I was going to every doctor's appointment. I was being a good father, you know, to my son that was on his way. And
Oh,
then
wow, this is
ended up
crazy. I
losing
feel
my
like you don't
brother
ever see
6
anyone with the
months into
one.
pregnancy.
You
lost two brothers. Yeah, my brother ended up passing away.
Oh, that's not funny.
It was
Yeah.
like it messed everything up. Like I
So
wasn't
then I
focused.
had
I
to
ain't know
cheat
where my
on
head
her,
was at.
obviously.
You know, I
My
was
brother passed
vulnerable.
away.
You know, I ain't the only person I had was Kiki, but I was too
Took a lie
just
detector
messed
test
up
to
to
prove
see
that
it.
he's been
Like
faithful to his
it messed
girlfriend
me
for the
up real
past 7
bad.
years.
So
I feel like
it was
he's
like
not
6
going
months
to
into
pass
the
it.
end. At my brother wake, I met the girl. You know, we exchanged numbers.
Your cousin?
Yeah, I met
Your
the
cousin.
We exchanged numbers.
Okay.
A couple days passed. We hook up. We chill. Whatever. I end up having sex with her.
Okay.
Isn't that kind of
Your
strange to have sex with
cousin?
your cousin?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I knew she was my cousin. I didn't know she was my cousin until like 4-5 months into it. So it was like.
How did you find out she was your cousin?
Because my father told me. It was like, I went over his house one day and I brung her, you know? So he looking at me like, looking at her like, what is this? Like, what's going on? Whole time it's my cousin. I guess it was my second cousin. I never met this girl a day in my life though. I met her the day.
But wouldn't somebody
She was at the wake for your cousin or your brother, though, right? You would assume that would be like just kind of like your family and like some of their friends, I guess. But how did you not like? They're like, oh, how did you know my brother?
We keep this together. I was living two different lives.
They wouldn't have been like, oh, he's my
cousin. I was with her
cousin.
and Kiki at the same time. Kiki only had sex with her one time, but I was in a relationship with her.
How many times you have sex with her?
I can't even keep counting.
Big ass bluebird. Not bluebird. Big ass blue jay.
Break it off after we found out, we related. We just break it off. Me and Kiki ended up getting back together 2 months later.
Breaking it off for sure, brother.
She ended up moving out of state.
Were you guys still together at this point?
Yeah, we were still together.
So she just moved. Did you move with her?
No, I didn't move with her.
Why?
I stayed in the city.
No, I didn't go with her.
I was on me and get myself together, so when I do go with her, we can be straight. So this is probably about 2, almost 3. No, he was 1, just turning 2 actually, because I missed his second birthday.
Nice. Okay.
I go down there, whatever. I go to the state where they at. She was a good woman. She looked out for me. She helped me get my GED. She helped me get a job at her job.
Yes.
And, we was doing our thing. We had a good
that.
relationship going. We moved into a house. We got 2 cars. We was living a family life.
Yeah.
And to my
Yeah.
self,
Thanks,
being
Steve.
stupid again.
It's my job to just go,
somebody at
yeah.
the job. And we went out
Yeah.
for drinks. I was drunk, sleep. I wake up. She was giving me some oral. I go back to sleep. I wake up again like I'm
sleep. How's you doing it?
Yeah, because I was drunk. Like I was tripping, man.
What?
Oh man,
Like I said, man, you're one weird dude, man.
it was crazy, Steve.
How do you fall asleep when somebody's doing it?
It was like I was already asleep. I had woke up into it, and then I thought.
But still, once you wake up, you're like, yeah.
Steve got
It wasn't like that, man.
Why are you laughing like everything's funny?
I'm not laughing.
You was laughing.
Why are
like
you
it's
laughing
funny.
like
This
everything
ain't no joke.
What's up?
This is your life, not mine.
Our life.
No, we don't have no life.
How we don't?
What you mean how?
How we don't?
You keep saying a mistake. That's not no mistake.
What you
A
call
mistake
it?
is something you learn from. You ain't learned 3 years ago?
Why didn't you?
Because you did it again?
Well, I didn't.
Hello?
That's the past, man.
And you brought the past now.
How dumb are you?
You bring the
Like,
past up every day.
How?
Kiki, every day. I can't go to the store. I can't go to the weed, man. I can't do nothing without you thinking a female gonna be there. Without you thinking a female
Or
gonna be there.
does she think you're fucking weed
Kiki
man?
came here, and we gave her a lie
Wouldn't put it past you, my
test, and we asked her, since being in a relationship with Reggie, have you had sexual contact with any other males? And Kiki answered
She's
no.
gonna be like my father.
Since being in a relationship
Sounds
with
fucking
Reggie,
ridiculous.
have you had sexual intercourse with any other males? She answered no. And the results both came back the same, and it came back that Kiki told the truth. Reggie came here and took a lie detector test.
He's kicking
And
his
he
feet like he's not going to
Stepping
do
away.
it. Yeah, and he is stepping away.
We asked
He is
him,
stepping away.
before you had sex with your cousin,
Wait, Steve. You don't want to tell nothing before he reads these results?
Go ahead, Steve.
All right.
all right.
Okay.
Reggie came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked him, before you had sex with your cousin,
Reggie is a dead man.
did you actually know that she was your cousin? He answered no, and he told the truth.
I'm sure he did. UPS man?
Does your tattoo with the initials stand for your cousin's name?
Now this is the one I want to know.
He said no, and he told the truth.
I don't care. You still don't get it covered up. You still don't get it covered up. All right.
Did you have sex with your cousin more than one time? Yes. Confess to being in a relationship with her for a few months.
That's silly.
Did you complete sexual intercourse with your coworker? Did you complete sexual intercourse with your coworker? Did you?
Did you?
It wasn't fully.
Did you?
Well, he answered no.
What
He
the
did not
fuck
tell
is that? No, fully. Oh, he's saying he didn't come.
Other than coworker and your cousin, since being in a relationship with Kiki, have you had sexual contact with any other females? You answered no, and you did not tell the truth.
Ooh! I knew that's why she wanted him close.
I don't know.
Damn, really?
I don't know.
So it's more than
I mean, I knew that's why she wanted him to stay close.
Relationship with Kiki. Have you had sexual
shot
intercourse
that
with
shit
any
out.
other females? He answered no, and Reggie did not tell the truth. You took a lie detector test and you passed. You know that you've been truthful. You took the test.
Please.
Even the way you answered it, you know that you were going to fail.
Don't
before
go.
we even got to the
Is
results.
she actually still there? Hold on. Wait, what the
She
fuck? Why
wants
is she
the
still
truth, but if
here,
you're just gonna
bro?
keep lying to her.
Leave. He cheated on you like fucking so many times.
There's gonna be no chance for
and
you
just
in your
keeps lying.
relationship.
Also,
And you
how
do have a
fucking
son
small are
with
these
her.
people
You
compared
don't
to
love me as
Steve?
much as
Jesus
you say you
Christ.
love me, because this is not love.
Yes, I do.
And I keep telling you that.
Damn.
I have not been.
I don't want to see you.
Oh damn, I'm uncomfortable. Why won't he just say it, bro? Like if you got.
Is there any chance that he could do something?
Oh my God, bro! You failed the fucking
you
failed the lie detector test, brother.
Because you believe that he's just gonna keep doing what he's doing.
Yep.
Yeah, no shit. But he's not proving the opposite. He's just being like, hey
Anything you
man,
say, I don't believe you.
it's
So what are you talking to
lies.
me for?
You ain't gonna believe it regardless. If I would
So
have
what you
passed
talking
every
to me for?
question on the lie
This
detector
fucking
test, you
guy.
still wouldn't have believed it.
That's not true.
Yes, it is true.
That's not true.
Oh my God, bro.
I'm keeping it real. Obviously, I've been the only one keeping it real.
This is it.
I'm good. I'm done.
You're done.
I told Reggie.
You're done.
I'm done. I'm good. He getting out.
He's getting out.
Okay.
Well, you had a lot of chances and you screwed it up.
You did have a lot of
and
chances.
I don't blame you. So, good luck to you. Birdie appeared on my show 4 years ago to
Bro, it
confront her
stands
mother,
up
Minnie,
crazy.
who spent 13 and a half
Mom
years in
guilty of-
prison after videotapes surfaced showing Birdie and her sister performing sex acts on each other. At the time, Birdie was only 5 years old and her sister was even younger. This abuse carried on for years. Minnie...
Well, we're gonna. I didn't. We're gonna. What?
I thought
I didn't
that she
rape
was my daughter at that time.
It was consent.
That's what I was led to believe.
All right, no, maybe not that one either.
Says she left her ex, Josh, after she walked in on him furiously shaking their young daughter.
Father and son.
He was investigated and cleared of
Okay,
any wrongdoing.
so I have a question for anyone who's an avid watcher of the Steve Wilkos show. Are they all about molestation, child sex,
everything, and
like
So a doctor
predation?
gave
Are
you
they all about
confirmation
that?
your daughter was physically,
Is that like the
sexually molested?
exclusive reason they come
Yes.
on to fucking
How old was
Stevie
your daughter at the
Wilkos?
time?
Because I
3.5
can't make
years
that
old.
many jokes about it. It's like
And he
dead
told me that
children
it
and
had happened, and
child
it was
sex
consistent with digital
crimes. Child
penetration
crimes and
being
child
done
sex
by a
crimes.
grown man's
Like,
finger.
So was your ex arrested?
He was not. There was. We were
you
taken
moved the
to the police
molester in.
station, and they told him, "Look, these are the charges.
Honestly,
it was going to be aggravated
crazy
incest.
title.
They kept dragging
Hilarious.
their feet. Nothing was
I'm
done
sure it's not
about
gonna
it.
make me
We were
laugh.
5 months into it, and they had just kind of pushed
No,
it
I
back
probably
to
will
the side.
because he's always made
Now,
me
from
laugh
what
to
I
some
was
extent
told,
of just
and
how
I
fucking
could be
stupid some
wrong,
of these
maybe this
people
came
are.
out wrong, but that you dropped the charges.
I did. In the end, I dropped the charges. As crazy as that may sound,
Okay, you got to explain to me why you would do that.
because my daughter never stopped asking about her father, and I
Okay.
never could justify that.
You know how you can trust
That
kids
this was
to make like,
this was real.
decisions.
What do you mean you couldn't justify? You went to a doctor. You know.
I
it
went
was
to a
real.
doctor. I had over half the proof I need, because he won't admit it, and nobody was doing nothing about it. I had
Nobody was doing nothing.
nothing.
The police were just sitting around drinking coffee. What?
He was
Sucking
checking
each
for
other off.
a lie detector's test, and that is the only thing they did with him.
And did he fail it? Did he
It
pass
came
it?
up inconclusive.
It came up inconclusive. You got a letter from the state that you live in saying that they
Oh
were
my
opening an
Lord.
investigation into this.
Yes, because of the age of the child.
Right. And because that there was evidence that
Evidence.
your daughter was sexually molested. This was in August. You dropped the charges in November.
Yes.
So what? A couple months go by and you're tired of the case?
I can only tell you why
You let the guy off.
You let the guy off.
Um,
Yeah, no, for real. Like you did do that. You did that. So what the fuck?
Yes.
Okay. Why are we sitting down and having this conversation?
Why are we sitting down and having this conversation? Thank you, Steven. Holy Christ! why the fuck are we even talking? Why are we talking right now? What the fuck?
So, again,
Holy
you let
shit.
him move into your house.
Holy shit, dog.
Okay. Why?
solid point. Okay. Why?
Did you ever confront him and say, did you do this?
I have.
And what did he say?
He says no.
Okay.
He said.
And then, again, I go back to why didn't you let the police do their investigation to find out if this actually happened?
The authorities or nobody was worried about.
The
Why
authorities
wasn't
couldn't
he
worry about it
arrested?
because you dropped the charges. We got an affidavit saying...
The authorities couldn't worry about it because you dropped the charges. Well, maybe, I don't know if they should give the ability to do that.
Here's the affidavit that you signed saying,
Sort of
no, I don't even want it looked into. I want it
Seems like
dropped.
fault of the police, quite frankly.
Why don't you go back and correct the situation and
Abused
say,
people
you know what, I want this
tend to,
case reopened.
Abuse, unfortunately.
And I have thought about it. If I wish there is a way. No.
So,
I wish there was a way.
That seems
Like
an issue
if it
with
comes
police,
out that he
they should
fails
be able to
this,
push that.
you know, I have to find out.
Test before the show.
Yes, I
And
have.
if he fails this lie detector test, what will happen?
What I'm saying here
He's
is her
leaving my
saying
house.
no
He's
stop,
gone back
don't
home by
investigate.
himself.
What I'm saying here
The
is
visitation
her saying
right
no
now
stop,
they're
don't
strictly up to me because he
investigation.
cannot be around her without my
Do
presence.
you still have feelings for this?
Because
What's
it
his
was
name?
involving a
Scott?
child sex
Scott,
crime.
do you have feelings for him?
No.
You don't have feelings
I
for
have
him?
no feelings like.
Do you love him?
No.
I faked my identity.
But you let him move back into the house.
I let him and his fiance move in.
You let him and his fiance move back in the house.
Him.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
Pardon me? What?
Again, they were about to lose their place.
What the hell do you care?
You think you can do? What the fuck do you care, man?
You know what? He could have had a nice place to live if he kept the charges going.
3 square meals a day and a cot to sleep on. 3 hots and a cot, baby.
Scott.
He'd be
Scott's
again
the
later, I'm
father
sure.
of your daughter that you say molested.
We all know they love.
Yes.
Let's bring him out.
Molesters in person.
You
They
know-
do real well.
You know I didn't do this.
First off, do not stand here and
I
get
wanna
him.
tell
No,
you
because
something.
look, I
You
have the
dropped the
doctor.
charges
I dropped the
because
charges, but I have
you
the
knew I
report.
didn't do it.
Then who did?
I don't
My
like
gosh,
that
why
he
is she
immediately
lying?
got in
No,
your
it's
face,
not
and I
we.
feel like
It's what
Steve
I
should
need
have
to
done
find out.
something.
Well, that's
Mr.
fine
Cop
if that's
here,
what you
but-
want to do. But I want to tell you.
Why
right
would
now,
she
Brenda,
lie to me
in
about
my
this?
heart,
Why
I know
can't
I
you
didn't
admit
do
this
it.
to me?
And you know in your heart
No,
that
if
you
I did, I wouldn't be here. Clearly, the facts are not where they need to be.
That might be true. As
Why
long
would
as
she
we were
lie? How
together
could
for
she
9
make that
years,
up in
Belinda,
detail? Yeah,
all
why
the
would you
stuff
do
that
it?
all the stuff we went through, all the stuff that
All the
gone
stuff we
through,
went through.
that little girl's going through more hurt.
She's had an awful lot of hurt for somebody that never hurt nobody.
That's
so why
right.
can't you just tell me today, or with beyond the shadow of a doubt, I did it or I didn't do it? Why would she
didn't do
lie
it.
to
Yes,
me?
Scott.
I didn't do it.
Why?
Somebody else has coerced her to say that.
Coerced her.
No, that's no.
Somebody else.
You cannot.
has
A
done
little
it.
3.5-year-old could not
Coerced
make this
her?
up in such detail.
You
Coerced?
turn around and move me.
I know what
back
he's trying to
in.
say, but I'm picturing
Because
like
that little
just
girl
co-owning
wants me
force.
to turn around and color with her. That little girl
I
wants
have
me
helped you. I have
to
moved you
go
back
to
in
the
my
park.
house throughout all this. And look, you still cannot stand here and tell me you're 100% innocent.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Well, you
Yes,
didn't
I
come out
can't.
here,
The only
get in her
way
face
we
and say you were
can
100%
fix
innocent. You
again.
came out
He's
here, got in
saying,
her face
he goes,
and said, you dropped the
I didn't
charges.
do it.
It's been that way from day one.
And you keep
Oh,
saying,
damn, now Blue
you
Bird.
can't prove to me 100%.
Pissed off. You
Well, my
chased that
thing is,
motherfucker
then
out of
why
here. Damn.
did you move back in the house?
Why did you let him move back in the house?
The reason she moved me back in the house, Steve,
I'm gonna ask you, Scott. You were with this woman
I'm not asking.
9.5 years.
9.5 years. You have no baby daughter,
Yes.
and you love her
More than you'll ever know, Steve.
more than I'll ever know. And you're saying that you would never hurt your little girl.
No.
And you're saying that you never ever did anything wrong to her sexually.
No, sir.
Why would a little 3.5-year-old girl say this?
I don't
Come
know,
out and say.
Steve. That's why I'm here.
And I mean, you believe that she took her to the doctor and the doctor said, hey, something happened to your little girl.
Yes.
Okay, so you believe something happened to her.
So
Yes.
you believe something did happen to her?
She's saying, she points the finger at you saying,
Yeah, and
my
he
little
goes,
girl
yes.
said, it
She was
you."
coerced.
Said
As
that.
I
She
said,
is the
Steve.
one that has implicated him from the beginning.
Okay.
As I
Not
said,
me.
Steve.
The
I
day
just
that
said
you
her-
turned around and decided to drop the charges
And why
turn
did
around
why
and
did
let
she
me
ever, why
see
did she,
my
right,
daughter
why
in
did she tell you,
Walmart's parking
why did she
lot,
say that?
She ran out of the car, got in my truck,
He
and
might
jumped
have
into my
said
arms,
something.
Steve, after
Fuck
what,
outta here,
4
buddy.
months, Belinda?
I've never denied that. I said she
Okay.
she always
I'm asking
asked.
you, when
She
you had
always
that
wanted-
conversation, here you're being charged, you're facing
99 years.
facing
Jesus
99 years.
fucking Christ.
And all of a sudden, the person says, I'm dropping.
Good
Did you
though.
ever ask her, hey, why'd
Good
you
though.
drop the charge?
You should have
Yeah,
to
I
face
have.
99
And what did she say?
bitches.
What did you tell me, Belinda?
The fact that my
What'd you tell
daughter
tell him.
had never stopped asking. In the hospital, she says, "Mommy, I know that he hurt me, but I still love him."
What the fuck does
I
that
never
mean?
heard her say that.
You weren't at the hospital,
That's not
dumbass.
what I'm
3-year-old's
talking
talking like
about.
that. A 3-year-old's
You
talking
were
like
at the
that.
hospital, dumbass.
I'm sorry.
Fair point,
I had
fair
children that
point.
were 3, and
All
I don't
right,
remember
you're
them
right,
talking
yeah,
like
you're right,
that.
you're right.
Like they were adults.
Have you gone and talked to her?
Can you relate to this story? Go to
Fuck no, I can't. Steve, are you serious?
to get my help. Belinda.
No,
you took a
hell
lie
no, I
detector
can't
test.
relate to this, Steven.
Have you ever touched your daughter in an inappropriate manner for your own sexual gratification? You answered no. Did you coach your daughter to say that Scott molested her? She answered no. And the results for your lie detector test is that Belinda told the truth.
Thank you.
So then, Steve. You
It's your little
moved the
girl.
molester and is fucking frying me
She
still.
came on the show because you wanted the truth.
Oh, I get that.
All right, and you wanted your ex to take a lie detector test.
Yes.
And he came on the show and he took a lie detector test. And he was asked, have you ever
He failed
sexually
it.
molested your daughter? Scott answered no. Have you ever sexually
He failed.
molested your daughter on more than one occasion?
He said
answered
no. That was a lie.
The results for Scott's lie detector test is that
He lied.
he did not tell the truth.
No way. No, fuck, Scott, you piece of shit.
I didn't touch.
These results don't lie.
I'm telling
How did
you.
you come up with that?
You can't keep lying. You can't keep
You're
lying,
the one who came back
dumbass.
inconclusive.
Denise, you just flat out failed him, right?
Yeah, you
That
failed a
people
lie
might say
detector
that I
test.
failed, but I'm telling you right now, in my
Harder
heart,
than
I
that.
know I
They
didn't
lie,
touch my
right?
daughter.
They lie just like I was lying
I know
and my
in my
daughter
heart
was
that I didn't touch
lying.
her.
Right?
You know deep in
Maybe
your
she's
heart
got
that
bad
I didn't
vibes.
touch her.
And I
really
know
know.
beyond the shadow of a doubt these test results don't lie. And neither does my daughter. And look,
Fine. Something.
You believe what you want.
he
You
just
So
stood here.
the facts are that your daughter went to her and said, Daddy molested me. The facts are that your daughter
Absolutely
was
true.
taken to a doctor, was physically examined, and said, yes, she was sexually molested.
That might be true, Steve.
You know what you did.
That might be
right?
true.
You
Yeah,
know
I know
you
what I did in
You
my
know what
heart.
you did in your
That
heart.
might be true.
Your heart. That little dark place inside there. You know what you
It's
did.
not dark.
Okay.
It's not dark, Steven, and my heart is
Just
not
even the way
dark,
you answered that question
Steven.
when the results were read.
How
The way you
dare
said it,
you
it tripped me
say
out.
that?
You did something. I don't know exactly what you did, but you did something.
Oh,
And
he
you,
does not like this guy.
scumbag, to get off my stage.
And you did something. No, I know you did fucking something,
I
pussy.
want to know from you now.
Figure it out.
What are
I'm
you
gonna figure
going
out
to
what the fuck you did.
They are getting out of my house. You have just confirmed all of my fears. But you have given me closure and my daughter justice.
You know what? It's nice for you to say that. It really is nice for you to say that. But you know what? You should have done the right thing the first time.
Ooh. Ooh.
You could have gave your daughter justice.
Ooh.
Your little daughter could have looked at you and said,
can't
thank
say
you, Mom.
that.
You could have kept following the investigation. Let the
that,
investigation
brother.
keep going on.
Steven.
You moved the guy back into your
You're
house.
right, though. He's right, though. He is a
These are
fucking
mistakes that you're going to
1000%
have to live with
The rest of my life.
the rest of your life.
It is a mistake. But I will have to live with a mistake.
I hope moving
Steven.
forward that you do make the right decisions by your daughter. That if your daughter comes to you and says something,
I don't know,
did
maybe she
something
did.
bad to
Hopefully
you,
she did.
that you let it go all the way through.
I wanted
that
to say
you
she
carry it
didn't.
out to the end, no matter how hard
I
it
don't know, it's
is.
fucking
You
late.
protect your children to the very end. Caitlin says she can't shake the feeling that her boyfriend Aaron slept with his cousin. You see, a neighbor told her that
Slept
Aaron confessed this to him,
You
but Aaron says it
slept
was
with the
all a
man who
ruse to
shot
see
your
if Caitlin
boyfriend.
was cheating. And to make matters worse, Aaron is now denying their young son.
Whoa. Okay.
Caitlin,
Okay.
how did you hear that Aaron slept with his cousin?
I don't
Well, Steve,
know
one day
what to
I was
say.
outside and our neighbor came to me and said, I have to tell you something. I said, what is it? He said, you know, Aaron slept with his cousin. I was really shocked.
Aaron slept
You
with
know,
his
there's
cousin
no
and shot your
way to
boyfriend,
feel
or
about
whatever
that.
the fuck it is.
And so I went up to him. I went up to Aaron and I said,
Basically,
"Did you sleep with your
put a couple
cousin?
rounds.
Just tell me the truth." He said, "No. I told the neighbor this to
I told the
see if he
neighbor-
was trying to get with you."
What? But how would he find out if he was trying to get with you by saying, I slept with my cousin?
Because everything seemed to get back
Solid
to me.
point.
Apparently, I want to sleep with everybody.
That you want to sleep with everybody?
Apparently.
How long you been with Aaron?
Almost 4 years.
And you have a child
name
together?
checks out as
How
an
old's the
Aaron.
child?
5 months.
5 months.
Yes.
Before these allegations of sleeping with the cousin, how was the relationship?
Before the
Um,
allegations.
Rocky.
Rocky. Why is it rocky?
I accused him of sleeping with people.
Oh.
He was always on his phone.
Okay.
Always.
Does he sleep with other people?
Not that I know of.
Well, you think that he does.
Yes. He called other girls pretty and beautiful and barely said that to me.
Oh,
What do you
okay,
mean?
well, then-
Like in
okay,
front
I
of you, he
understand.
says, "Oh, that chick's beautiful."
On Facebook.
God damn, okay.
Oh, on
like that.
Facebook.
Yes.
That
I
one
said, why are you
makes a
calling
little
other
bit more
girls
sense,
pretty?
though, if you...
You know, why don't you say that to me? You're with me.
Right.
I think I'm pretty. I think I'm beautiful.
Sure.
Yes, I'm
Sure.
a bigger girl, but you're with me, so why don't you say that to me?
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Did you ever cheat on him?
Nope.
Never.
Nope.
Why does he think you cheat on him then?
Never.
Because at work, I'd be very friendly to my customers so they come back. I'm a friendly person.
Right. Not
Very
just the
friendly to my
typical
customers.
Of course.
take
Yeah,
the money and go.
God damn, I fucking hope so. What-
So
what
you
is
do
the
think
problem?
he's cheating, right?
Yes.
And he denies it?
He denies it.
Let's meet Aaron.
Let's meet Aaron.
Did you really sleep with your cousin?
No. I didn't. The only reason why I give other girls attention is because I felt you neglected me and you weren't giving me the proper attention that I deserved. I feel like you give your friends more attention than me. Sometimes you flirt at work. And also, after I broke up with you, the next day you're dating, coming by my dorms and kissing on them, hugging them, grabbing all over each other,
But you
right
didn't.
in front of me.
You said that you couldn't deal with the relationship because you just got out of a relationship
Yes, and I
that
needed
you
a
were
s-
engaged in.
I needed
So
a
I
small
took
break.
that as, you know, you didn't want to be with me. You kissed up on me, but you didn't say, "Hey, we're in a relationship."
I said I needed a small break. You next day, you just totally went like that,
Did you start making out with
I dated. Yes.
right in front of me.
right after
The next day. And I
I
heard
mean, that is a little awkward, isn't it?
That is
it
a little
is,
awkward.
and I heard
isn't it?
she also gave him a movie theater.
Which is not true.
Okay,
It's not
yeah.
true.
You hear these
Now,
things,
Steve, you know,
be like, "What's up?"
you know how
Can I
guys
get
like
can I
to
get the
talk.
DNA test for
Right,
these
I do.
people?
He
I wanna
wanted
know
to
the-
make Aaron feel like
what-
crap.
I want to know
What was it?
the lie detector test.
What
The lie
movie?
detector.
Yeah, what movie did you see?
She probably don't even remember.
I don't.
Well,
I really don't
were
remember.
you too busy to watch the movie?
It wasn't that interesting of a movie.
Okay, but you deny that.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, what?
So, but even if all that,
The movie
which
wasn't fucking
is
interesting.
wrong, you shouldn't start dating his the next day. But at some point, you knew all that, and you still took her.
Yeah, I just wanted a small break to get my head together.
Okay, but now you can't hold that against her if you knew all that, and then you got back with her.
And he still holds it
but
against me.
while
He still
I
holds
was
it
at work,
against me, Steven.
The neighbor was
Can't
coming
believe
over
this
and hanging out
shit.
with her.
And
I felt like he was trying to get with her.
did he get with her?
Did he? Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank you,
I
Steven.
mean,
But then you told this neighbor that you had sex with your cousin, right?
yes.
Why did you do that?
All right, yeah, it's a little unorthodox, crazy, yeah, I realize that. But I wanted to see what he was willing to do. Like he said, I won't tell anybody. I trust me. You can tell me anything. You know.
So you
but-
said, I slept with my
What
cousin.
because I knew that would get out.
What?
Caitlin,
No, you don't get, you pulled the Drake. No, I told him on the child
we
molester,
asked you,
so
since
they
being with
said
Aaron,
it to everyone.
have you had any sexual physical contact with any other males? You answered no. Since being with Aaron, have you had sexual intercourse with any other males? She answered
Males.
no.
Is it gonna bring?
Results
are we
came
gonna
back
bring
the
out
same each question.
females
It came back that Caitlin told the truth.
Told you. Always.
You had doubts after she accused you of sleeping with your cousin. You came here, you took a DNA test. You came here, you took a DNA test, Aaron, and you are the father.
Yo, he's the dad of a child that I didn't sleep with this entire episode.
Aaron came here and took a lie detector test. And the first thing he did was made a confession. The subject confessed that he engaged in romantic kissing and touching with his cousin. He stated he did not know she was his cousin until afterwards. So, but he did, or was this before or after her?
After.
After you were with her.
Yeah.
So she didn't know about it.
I knew.
You know. Other than kissing and touching, did you have any sexual activity with that cousin that Kate? So this is another cousin. The one that he told his neighbor about.
What?
2 different cousins. Other than kissing and touching, did you have any other sexual activity with that cousin that Caitlin suspects? He answered no. He told the truth. Other than kissing and touching that cousin, since being with Caitlin, have you had sexual physical contact with any other females? He answered no. He did not tell the truth. Since being with Caitlin, have you had sexual intercourse with any other females? He answered no.
Yikes.
He told the truth.
Oh, at least you told the truth on 1 or 2 or something like that? I don't know.
I mean, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? I mean, and a confession, which you say you knew about.
Yeah.
I
saw the text messages between them.
Right. What the hell is going on, man? I mean, just standing from the outside,
genuinely, what the
if
fuck?
I was either one of you, I wouldn't want to be in this relationship. And I understand the need sometimes, oh, we want to stay a family for the child. But if neither one of you are happy, then your child's not going to be happy.
I do love her with all my heart. I don't want anybody else. I just want to be functional.
I want to stay together, but I want him to treat me better.
But who knows if that's going to happen?
Then if it doesn't, I'm gone.
He seems almost robotic towards you.
I just want the same thing. I don't want to feel like I'm putting forth the effort and it's not being appreciated.
And you'll stop having sexual contact with other women?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the 2 of you want to stay together.
Specifically? Oh, wait, hold on. I never said that.
Good. As my wife just said, good luck to you. Hope it works out.
Damn. All right, well, that's all we have time for today, I guess. Because that was the end of that one, and I don't know if I can handle any more of it, so...